Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. We have an incredible show. We are, of course, most excited about everything we have, but there is a very special debut. Of course, this is our second to last show of our brand new gem debut mini-series that we've been offering all week. And today, brand new gemstone, the one I'm most excited about, and we actually have a little bit of quantity on. We have 4 pieces. Everything else has been one only, but today we celebrate this brand new gem that I know I have had requests for years and years and years and years, and never have had a little bit or a teeny tiny trace of this material. So it's really exciting. We're going to do it right about right around the hour mark here as we get into our Saturday, but it's really special, and it is a stone you've asked for. It is incredibly rare. We've got gem quality, of course, beautiful rings created around it so that it's not just about the gem, but some really special pieces you'll enjoy wearing. So we have that debut. I gave you already a few hints, and so I know a lot of you are already guessing what it might be, but we are going to debut it coming up in just a little bit and right at the end of this hour. So we're excited about that. So definitely stick around. Like to give everyone a chance to gather here on a Saturday, a busy summer Saturday, our first Saturday of officially summer season. So we are excited to have you because also, in addition to those 4 pieces, which are going to fly on out of here, we also have some highlights and really a gem-packed show. But we have a tanzanite pendant. It's actually what I would say we see the least of in our Blue Wing Block Ds, but we have an incredible, beautiful oval. It's a classic style pendant. It's going to be super affordable as well. So I know that's going to be beloved. And then speaking of Blue Wing, we're going to see a brand new design with our Blue Wing Block D that also is going to be very important because it's got white diamonds and pink diamonds together. So we've been seeing some pink diamond accents of late, and it's really, really exciting to see a few with our blue wings because what a way to show that red flash. Then we also have Mahenge spinels, quite a few of them. So whether you want, actually what we're going to start with is a Mahenge in a really, really rare cut. We also have a heart shape coming up. That's super rare. And then we will have, hopefully a little bit later, we'll get a chance to show you our largest oval that is here remaining in a Mahenge, that rare Tanzanian material we just love. But you're also going to see a round Paraiba, and it's been a while since we've had a brand new Paraiba, hasn't it? So we're going to show you one of those. It is a spectacular round. Talk about a stone you don't see very often in the round because that is the wasteful cut. So they never want to waste a little bit of Paraiba material, but we've got a light 1 carat round for you that's coming up. Also, some other special pieces, including a big diamond dome ring that is going to be our classic, but it's got about 3.5 carats in diamonds. And there is a new, and I mean, we have never had this ring marked down to this way. It is a huge value. I would say we are probably approaching our biggest diamond value ever with this ring, and it's all, you can see how large it is and how wide it is, and then it's all solid pave around every turn and every curve. So we're really excited about that. So if you like a lot of diamonds, 3.5 carats worth for a teeny tiny price tag, that is coming up today in the show. And that is one that is, again, it's ideal value. We've never seen it offered this low or anywhere close to it. So that's going to be fun. And we've got some wheels to show you, some brand new pieces as well. There is a 20 karat 85 tanzanite that's really good, but there's a brand new one actually. We have a hexagon shape that we've never seen before, a hexagon tanzanite, but I also happen to have our officially largest in a ring. It's 24 carats, 82 rather. So it's an emerald cut. And it's a huge size, and it's in a brand new mounting that is so unique because of the way it builds on the side. So you just got to see this from a distance away before we get going. That is our nearly 25 carat emerald cut blue wing. So it's been saved in the vault, brought it out, custom piece around it, built up in this extraordinary way. You're going to love that. So stay with us to see that 25 carat and everything else that we're going to have for you that is debuting, brand new, lots of exciting pieces. And of course, the very, very special brand new gem debut. I cannot believe it's been 21 years of doing this nearly every day, and I've never had this stone to show. And it is beautiful, and it's got some really cool properties to it, and it's really, in gem quality, it's considered a one-source stone, and near and dear to my heart, and it's a fabulous, fabulous color as well. So I'm dressed for the occasion as another hint. So let's get started. We've got a beautiful, beautiful way to go. It's a emerald cut Mahenge. Victor, what'd you find? Did you find Judith's request? Oh, yay. Where was it hiding? Was it hiding from you? Huh? Yeah, it was hiding. All right, so Judith, whenever you're ready, we've got a special piece for you. And again, got it at the ready here, and it's beautiful. So here we go with a very special emerald cut mahenge, item number 1196. And of course, if you have a request as well, we're always happy to help you out with those, and let us know what you'd like to see in the show. Always happy to go back to the vaults and see what we can find for you. But here is our 48-point mahenge. First of all, that is an emerald cut. Trying to think here, have we had an emerald cut mahenge spinel? I feel like there's been one, but when you consider the breadth of what we've had, and mostly ovals, that's pretty unique. And this is another stone, much like our debut coming up in a little bit, that does not readily occur in large sizes. And so a 48 point is considered a large size. And you've got this stunning cut. And I'm just facing it up to the light so you can see what happens when the light hits it and it just glows. That's nearly a ½ carat. It's in 14 karat gold. This is kind of like a highway design, but not too wide. So you get those similar looks and aesthetics that a highway ring would have, but sometimes highway rings are really wide and they kind of stretch across the hand to where maybe not everybody's comfortable wearing them every day. This is like a condensed highway, not like traffic, not like that, not that kind of condensed. I know all about condensed highways, but this is really more just, again, brought to a little more narrow, but it still really has, what is it, 5 different bands of gold here and diamonds? I mean, you've got, or is it really, boy, it's kind of an optical illusion. 4 bands, really, of diamonds. No, 4. It's got the 2 mirror finish. You've got the diamonds that kind of sweep and interlock and overlap and all that. So it's really a cool ring, right? And the emerald cut is just amazing. And there's kind of a top and a bottom there. The way you see it's a little asymmetric from the north and south side, so you get that really special look. But it is amazing. We'll change the gold if you want us to, and it is going to be a huge value on a brand new item today. And let's try it on before we go any further. It's supposed to be $22.99. We'll do a lot better than that. So a mega value. There's got to be something to be said about an emerald cut that lights up like that. And neon, where it's, yes, the pinks and the reds, but you see those bright blue purples as well. That's really where it's neon. And it doesn't even need all this light. I mean, it looks fabulous. But if you have a little lesser light situation, which is basically any situation in the world besides a TV studio, that's going to be even more glow to it. So there you can see how it sits on the hand really beautifully. And those many, many rows of diamonds and gold that interlock and overlap in just all one ring, right? But it's beautifully done, and we're going to blow it out. And if you like it, we'll make it one of our most affordable mahenges ever, because this is obviously a one-source stone, only discovered in 2007. In Tanzania, one small deposit, all mined out, and we are ready to get you the most affordable I can recall having in a very long time, considering it's not 2000 and it's not $19.99. And if you'd like it, we'll make it even less. It's going to be $999 for one caller. What's up, Will? She's watching. Would she like to see her opal? All right. Well, it's not hers yet, but it could be. It could be. So, yes, go ahead and let us know what you'd like to see. We'll get to that opal next. Here's the mahenge one more time at $9.99. Beautiful value there. And then we're going to give that 30 seconds, Tony, and then we'll be on our way. We've got the big opal coming up, and it is a monster opal, and yellow and white diamonds. How pretty. So we'll see that coming up, and then 24 carats, 82 in a blue wing block D and a designer mounting. Oh, my. The way, you know, I'm a lover of anything that builds up detail on the sides and the profile, because I feel like as wearers of rings, that's what we see so often. We very rarely outstretch our hand and see it from, you know, the face up perspective. So when you see a piece like what we have, where there's detail done in the sides and the profile, and I mean diamonds and gold on the profile, ooh, it's good. So stick around, big blue wing. I'll kind of do a little drive-by. You guys ready for this? Since we got the highway ring there, might as well do a little drive-by on, woo, red flashes everywhere. Oh, this is just, I mean, it's kind of like a mix of different styles together. So we'll see that. And again, a brand new shape of blue wing we've never had. Got a piece of rough material that was kind of, well, it's been here a while. And we decided to give our lapidaries some real artistic license, right? And we just said, just cut what you want. And they came up with a little surprise for us. So that's going to be coming up, a hexagon style blue wing black D. Let's show you the opal that first time seeing it for me. And oh, I can see why the yellow diamonds were chosen to go around it. Initially there, it's item number 961, and that's a really beautiful, cool opal here. And wait till you see it, because we'll move it around a little bit. But I've always said, you know, historically we talk about, when we talk about Lightning Ridge black opals, they are known to be some of the best colors out there in opal, because they give you that deeper base color and then great colors that usually bounce from it. A little more saturated, because they usually give you more of an opaque background to the stone, where they're not completely transparent or translucent. So what ends up happening is you can get a lot of good colors, but still with Lightning Ridge, they're usually just blues and greens. at the maximum. And this stone is giving you a lot of those other colors, but I always find that people will be quick to say that reds are the most unique color to find in a black opal. I would say that the reds are, yes, indeed rare, but I think the yellows also, when they come to light here, the yellows, like a bright true yellow, not like a golden color, but a really bright pop of sunshine yellow, that is also exceedingly rare to find. And that's exactly what you have here. And done in such a way where this is Mother Nature. So when I say done, it's Mother Nature who did this, but creating this beautiful design around it really brings out the yellow tones of that opal, which is one of the kind of headlining colors here, but it's also the yellow diamonds that are so vibrant around it. 16 points in yellow diamonds, white diamonds the rest of the way. It's even got this really pretty, almost floral look on the sides. Take a look at this so we can show you how the sides are almost like a floral style chevron there on the side, so it gives it a little more interest than just a band. And then you've got your 240 opal. So take a look, really rare. It's like the greens, there's a blue backdrop, and then you've got the greens that translate to the yellows and the orange together. Very citrus tones there. And then let me flip it around for you because you never know what kind of patterns you're going to see from every different angle on an opal, but there it is again. So that beautiful look, and you can see where it's almost like the greens just 100% transition. I mean, we talk about color changing stones here, but this is really where you don't need to change your light source. It's not as complex to see a color change because in this play of color, which is its own phenomena, is really, it's happening as well. And you don't need to do anything special with your light environment. So it's really, really beautiful. And that's a 240 black opal. So that's a great size considering it also looks bigger than that. That's what opals do. They tend to look a lot larger than they even weigh. And there you can see no issue seeing those bright colors from a distance away. They are all happening. So we've got one, as opals tend to be, right? That beautiful one of a kind. Nobody else is going to have a stone quite like yours. It is specific to you, and it's not even going to be this $59.99 original. It looks like this one's been marked down quite a bit for one caller as we go back up close and show you all those details there. And really a good size, you know, not too large, but not small. It's really that beautiful look that's going to create that amazing magic of the opal. This is like your magical stone, right? It's a phenomena that gives you all those colors in the best varieties. It's not even going to be, though, $59.99. Huge value here, one only, as you know. We're going to make this only $2,999 instead, and that will be it. So a half off deal, a big, big sale event on that one-of-a-kind opal for one caller, and then we shall probably get to that fancy cut tanzanite here shortly. We've got a bigger opal too if you want to go to $298 and a saddle ring. We actually have that. One ruby bangle is here. It's the one that matches, hey, that band that we had on, was it Wednesday or Thursday? Remember the baguette rubies that sold out? We have a bangle to match. So if anybody got that ruby band, make sure you stick around to see this ruby bangle, which is our very, very last of its kind. So we'll see that. Actually, we'll do it right now. This is kind of a fun piece because it gives you also a lot of beauty all across the top. And I'm not just talking about one ruby. We're talking about the entire top of the bangle, halfway around, is going to be all of these perfectly matched. And that is so difficult to do. I know it's one thing to look at and go, oh, that's a pretty piece. But as somebody who designs jewelry and looks at that piece and just immediately just gives me a little bit of angst thinking about what it takes to actually match up that many stones in a rare cut, no less. You could search for a long, long, long time and never get that many perfectly matched baguette rubies like we have here. This is our last one of its kind. This is going to match that band we had. We had a band with 3 stones across it the other day. This is item number 984. It's a one only. It stays in the yellow gold. Now, what's cool about this too is if you don't particularly love to have your closure on the side of your bangle, this actually is going to be at the very, very rear. So the center back of the bangle is where your open and closure is. This is not just an over the hand or over the wrist style. It's going to have a hinge and it's going to open in the back, but it makes all of that ruby work sit right on top of your wrist. So if you have an average size wrist, anywhere between a 6.5, 7.5 inch length that you typically wear in a bracelet, this is good. And then what it does is because it's an oval shape, it's going to fit the wrist and always keep those stones right up top. So you're not having that, twisting, turning style. And it's so impressive to see this many rubies, 4 carats 01. Remember, an exotic cut, we talk about this a lot because typically all we're going to see in a ruby is an oval cut. So to be able to get baguettes that completely match, that are going to total over 4 carats in carat weight, and then you get the clean, glow, bright, beautiful Burma that we love, and then in between them, diamonds. just to give it a little extra. And then we'll show you how it actually fastens and opens and closes in the back here, so you can see that, because it's right back here. And you look at all these kind of like a segmented style of the gold here. That's your little button release. It's kind of reminiscent of what we see in some of our hoop earrings, where when you get that little button, that's going to be that really easy to open. You just press it down right here, and then when you do that, it's going to actually just kind of release this back portion of the piece like you see there, and then all you're going to do is align it and snap it closed to actually secure it. But while we do that, here's what it looks like on, and then of course it's going to give you this flexibility. So just so you understand, that closure is right at the center rear, and then you've got all that flexibility so that when you do want to put it on, you just literally pop it on over the wrist like that, and then you're going to close it and lock it, and then it snaps into place, and then you're all good to go. So that's really where you get, again, average size length here, fits a, whatever, if you got anywhere between 6.5 and 7.5, you're good. But you can see how it just gives you almost that eternity style or eternity look, because it looks like those stones just keep on going around and around. You can see from this distance away how much glow they have. That's really impressive, because not all rubies do that. And then when you're ready to take it off, boom, you're off, you're good to go. And so that's as simple as we can make it. So all that 14 karat yellow gold. And again, to lock it, all you do is align it, and then you close it. It'll click close, and it kind of does like a double click, and then it locks. So here we go. Great looking piece, fabulous, fabulous value on the way. $49.99 was original. There's only one. It stays in that size. It's got all of this cool baguette work. They look like little emerald cuts, but they are baguettes, because again, the prongs are in the corners there. So I just wanted to point that out. It's hard to tell if those are notch corners or if they're that 90-degree angle corner, and it is. So you've got the double diamonds between each and every one of them, and then 4 carats plus. You gotta love this. It's not even going to be half this price. That's $2,500. We're doing better than that. So when you get a half off sale event price, and we go even lower than that, that's special. And it's not $2,500, and it's not $2,000, and we only have the one, and it's $1,999. That's it. So first caller, ruby bangle, 4 carats plus. Think about what it would require to attain those stones just by themselves without the gold. And you know how much gold is required for a bracelet. And in today's day and age, when gold's $2,100 or so an ounce, that is impressive. So only one will give that 30 seconds as well. And it is amazing. So this is an important piece to join in on. And remember that the beautiful band we had, perfect, perfect match. So think about that, because I know so many of you got that band just the other day. Beautiful look there. Here we go. Last call. All right, coming up. And then let us know if you have any requests at all. That beautiful opal's still here. So I know it was for a request, but it's still here as well. So you can take advantage of that. It's first come, first served on that beautiful opal with all those yellow diamonds. So really, really, really would love to see you get that one. And then it sounds like our bangle may be going. So let's get to this. They're really fabulous, one of its kind. Think about that for a second. We have even one of the rarest stones debuting today, and yet I have 4 of them. And what we're going to show you is a stone that if you've watched TVON, you know and you love. But this is very, very, very special what's coming up. We're going to show you the one and only of its kind as far as this cut goes. It is a super extraordinary piece because, again, we had a little piece of rough. This was about 2 years ago. We had a piece of rough material that was from the miner. We were kind of at that point about halfway through looking at the entire tenure of the blue wing block Ds that we've had. We've had them for about 4.5 years. And about 2 years ago, we actually had a little piece of rough we'd acquired because it was clear early on that all the material that was faceted was going to be very popular here, having the best of its kind and offering the values we do. So what happened was we immediately said to the miner, who was the actual collector, he saved them all, he gathered them all, and we said, if there's any rough you have, because sometimes miners will have, you know, some rough that was not faceted right at the beginning, and they have that rough in their collection. We said from the get-go, if you have any of that rough, please, please, please consider giving that to us as well, because we're going to need every last bit of this material. And so this goes back a ways, and we gave it to, we work with some of the best lapidaries in the world, and we gave this very precious, best of the best colors, saturation, neon, all that, gave this to a lapidary, and we said, you have complete creative control here. We're not asking for a heart shape or a round. We've had all those. We've even had a couple of princess cuts. Do you have the bangle there, Jason? Is that what you're trying to tell me? All right, so the bangle's gone. Congratulations. He's back there behind the camera trying to get my attention. So the bangle's gone, the ruby bangle, one only, out of here. But we have a very special piece coming up that is our only one of its kind. So think about it. Even when you are a fan of the blue wing block Ds, I know a lot of you have several of them. This is the one that nobody has. Nobody. And so, and there's not another one coming up. So this is it. So if you really want to branch out, you want to get a unique unique exotic cut. This is exotic cutting for any stone, let alone the very best tanzanite that's ever been mined of this one source stone. So we've got the very best, the super saturated, out of that one vein, out of that one block that is all obsolete and extinct now. We're going to show you our one and only hexagon cut. And what a beautiful, can you just even imagine it? You know the beauty this has in an emerald cut, in an Asher cut, where you get really defined step facets. Imagine that now, but 6 times over in this almost like, you know, if you had to imagine it, it's almost like a circular round cut coming together with an Asher or an emerald cut. So it's beautifully done, and it's our only one of its kind, and yet the saturation level is going to be all the way throughout. So this does not have that, you know, so many of those stones that what gets complicated with cuts like this is sometimes through the middle, there'll be a little less saturation than what we're used to seeing from the very edge and from the very sides. That's not happening here. And then you get this beautiful border that is going to be custom made to follow the lines of that, which is really impressive. And then you've got red flashes. Yeah, I'll say so. And you know what we did also? You can see it there, those really special princess cut diamonds that are happening around it. So instead of round brilliance, we went really, really elite with the diamond shape as well, with those princess cuts right there along the side. Then they step down. It goes from 3 to 2 to 1. So that almost, you know, staircase design that you have, giving it a lot of geometric look and a lot of beauty. And then also just a lot of symmetry to it as well. And then of course, what you're seeing is a little glare across the top there of that border, but you've got all that mirror finished white gold. So keep that in mind. It's item number 1149. It's brand new today, obviously, and it's the only one of its kind. Stays in the white gold since this is all custom. Now we went with the gold color that traditionally has been the favorite and the most popular when it comes to our blue wing black Ds. So you've got that. You should suffice for most people there. And we're going to bring you a huge value. So it's our 525 is the carat weight. Then you're going to get 72 points in those diamonds, which among, what do we have there? Really 6 stones on each side, 12 stones in total. So they're all good size stones. And you think about where that's at, because they look to be really even. So 72 points is your total. Then you've got those 12 stones. Figure those are 6 points each. We're no longer in accent territory. Accents are usually 1 point or maybe 1.5 points. So that is a super high-end diamond there, from the cutting to, of course, the fabulous setting. Their channel set. So right there, it's kind of like an invisible setting, but we just need a channel when it's just one row put together like that. And so each one that steps down is going to be its own separate channel, from the 3 to the 2 to the 1. And then, wow, what about that side angle? Seeing some reds from that angular facet. Only this one. Now my mission is, of course, got to make it affordable. I know there should be a extra premium when there's a, oh yeah, look at this. You want to see extra premium? It's $89.99. That's the actual price on the actual, look at that, hex. Hex 10.7 millimeters. That's nice. So if you needed to know the specific millimeter size, and then $8,999. Well, that is not going to be. So we have an extra special opportunity for you, and yeah, you got to see it on. Size-wise, hard to gauge, right? We're new to this hexagon cut, one and only we have like it, but look at the way that's going to sit. So it goes right from side to side. Those diamonds meet up right along where your fingers meet. So it just really almost, if you ever have problems with pieces that are bigger, rotating or kind of turning a little bit from one side to another, well, this is locked in, not going to happen. And then I love this border. The border of gold gives it such a look. I mean, it's just modern, it's fresh. You've got all the mirror finishing. We don't have anybody on the phone lines yet for our one-of-a-kind hexagon shape. This is pretty cool. And we only have one, and don't worry about the $89.99. You know I'm going to hook you up and help you out. That's what we do. And by the way, look at this great basket work too. So again, sitting up a little higher. So you've got that extra, you know, a lot of light that can access that stone, give it all that beautiful glint and glow. And then of course those red flashes, those neons. It's the ultimate in neon, and make no mistake, nobody, and I mean nobody has the quality. I hear it thrown out, that term best, you know, that 4-letter word that starts with a B, and it's best. Everyone loves to toss it around and throw it out there. We have the literal best. If it's not Blue Wing Block D at TVON, it's not the best. That's as simple as I can make it. Not hyperbole, that's just the best. So it's only here. You've got a chance to pick it up right now. It's not even $89.99. We'll blow it out because I got to make sure this one of a kind goes, right? This is what we do. Really fabulous value, super, super cool, new piece, the only one like it. So that's the thing. For those of you that are collectors, I know a lot of folks that collect different carat weights. Some of you collect different cuts. Well, nobody else is going to have this. This is your one chance, one opportunity to pick it up and get it right now and not pay $89.99. That's the beauty of it. And that's what's happening right now. And instead of even half of this price, it's not even $4,500. That's half off. Usually when it's half off the TVON price, we got to stop because that's going to be the best it really can be. We're going to go even lower for you. It's not $45. It's not $4. It is not even going to be $39.99. One caller. Take a look. This is going to show how important it is all throughout this Saturday to be on the phone lines early when you see something you like and love. Be ready to go as soon as you can because it's not even $39.99, only this one. Make sure you're on the phone lines very quickly. Our next size up is a 25 karat emerald cut that's coming up that's new. I'd love to see you get this one. And again, watch that side detail. Let's go even lower. Should we go 38, 37, 36, 35? $34.99 perhaps. I just think from seeing it from the side angle like this and getting reds like that, hello hexagon. That is not something we've seen before. That is a very special stone. It's not even 34, 33, 32. Got two people, actually three people now talking about it. Say sold now, because no matter what, whenever you say sold because you know you love it, you're still going to get the best price possible, I promise you. And it's not even $32 or $31 or $3,000. We'll make it $29.99 to the very first caller on that one. And that is it. So big stone, great piece, big gem debut coming up in a few minutes. Stay with us for that. And here it is at $29.99. Mega value right there. So first caller for a 5 carat and a quarter in that really super unique. I mean, it does not get more unique than that cut right there. And the only one of its kind. So we'll see who's got it and a fabulous value on our Saturday. We're just about to that halfway point of the first hour. So let us know what requests you have. And again, anything you'd like to ask about that you've seen already, we'll do that so we can help you out, show it again, or just get it to you before somebody else gets it, because the longer the show goes on, the more and more these pieces go for people that are just tuning in and then they're catching up. So this is the way to get that hexagon, $29.99. What a great value that is. Let's get moving. We've got a lot to show you, but a lot of one of a kind. So that just means we got to keep it rolling. And that big top of the hour is coming up shortly. We'll try to get it started right before the top of the hour so that we can get you all acquainted. And again, 4 great pieces of our brand new gem today, which is very exciting. Now, I do have another opal for you. This one's going to be a little bit more just that blue and green, but a great big designer style here. So let me know who's got the hexagon. We're verifying on that one. And then here is the opal that is our oval opal, and that's still Lightning Ridge, but this is going to be that blue and green material precisely. So you see just really the blues and greens here that come through. It's a big stone and it's got this designer mounting to it. And there's a little bit of teal that comes through right where the blues and greens mix, especially down the middle there. It's 834. Now this is a perfect example of a stone that looks way bigger than it weighs. This actually isn't a far cry millimeter size wise from the 2 carat, was it the 260, 240 we had? Very similar size as far as dimension, but it's 88 points. So it's a little more unusual, right? It's really, forget about double. This one looks a lot more than double, and that's what sometimes opals do, being less dense as they are. Emeralds are also a family of gems that do that, but the opals do it really just in a very distinctive way. So you've got the look of really a 2.5 carat, because we saw that earlier. If it were another stone, 2.5, 3, 4 carats, this is a beauty, and yet really distinctive blues and greens that are very bright. So if you tend to love, I mean, there's a lot of people who love tanzanite. They love sapphires, and they go with a black opal instead because it still gives you that beautiful glow of the blue, but then it gives you a little extra color there and just tends to morph as it moves, and it's a fascinating type stone for that reason. Well, this is going to be a value. It's got this, does it look designer? Because it's definitely a designer look here with the rope texture that you have to the sides. That's a split shank, and then they twist the gold, so it's got that roped look, and then that still diamond halo, which gives you 34 points. So over 1/3 of a carat in diamonds. Now we can also change the gold, which when you see this value is going to be a little shocking because the value is bringing it down so low. So here it is. Take a look at it. We'll give you a great value here, and yep, it's one only on the opal, ready to get it at home and change it to yellow or rose if you'd like. Here's what it looks like on, and that's going to be under $1,000. It started at $29.99. Interestingly enough, that's where we came down on the 240 that we had. So let's bring this down accordingly and make it even better. And does that look like an 88-point stone? Now that it's on the hand, you can really, I think, appreciate that size that it is, and yet lots of blues and greens. So see how it might just immediately look like a tanzanite or a sapphire, and then it moves and you see the bright glows of the greens, and it's like a really distinctive, bright, saturated, like an emerald emerald green, but just comes out of nowhere. And so really distinctive piece. And it's not even $9.99. We'll blow it out right now. We'll do this one for just $949 if you'd like it. And that's it. And then you see how even the blue, it has a glow to it. It almost looks like a blue lightning through it, where it's a really special stone there. And that's a one only. And yes, we're getting your size and getting your gold color of choice. So no problem. And that's going to be one of our best. Question, go ahead. Try on the tanzanite again. Sure, here it is. The hexagon, you got it. It's going to be right here. It's a 525. Remember, all princess cut, big stones individually there. So I know it's easy to look at the total weight and just assume that's like any other ring. But remember, it's those individual 6 pointers, 12 in total. That's what the hexagon looks like on the hand. And I really wanted you to see. So I can move it around so you can see that's mirror finished white gold there. I know it picks up a lot of glare when we have any mirror finishing like that with a bigger surface area. You can see how it's just going to gleam and glow. And then you've got the stacks of diamonds down the side. And don't forget, we have a really affordable tanzanite pendant. If you've been looking to maybe build a suite of tanzanite, like head to toe, you're looking for maybe something other than a ring or a bracelet or earrings, we've got a pendant for everybody today in the show. So that's really exciting. But that's that hexagon style. And then again, stacked diamonds. So you get the 3, then the 2, then the 1, and they are princess cuts. That's a whole different range of pricing. It's like baguettes, only they're even a little bit more pricey traditionally, is a princess cut. So really unusual cuts in diamonds there, and of course those bigger individual sizes. So also let me know if you need to see it up close again. We'll be happy to do that for you. Let's keep moving. That one's $949 on the opal, and let's get you a fabulous piece coming up. I've got a stunning fire opal, and we really want to see if we've got our Saturday shoppers already. And so what we're going to do is, one of the bigger challenges we've had of late is fire opal. And I mean, we debuted the biggest and best stones here just about a month or 2 ago. And all of a sudden, what usually was a yellow-orange color, we were starting to see these massive sizes of what is still an opal, right? Fire opal out of Mexico. This is where you're getting not just the yellow or the orange, but these bright, and I know it becomes old hat after a while, so I really want to just remind everybody how unusual it is to get a bright neon fluorescent cherry red like this is. This is not normal. It's mostly dingy yellow. I know that doesn't sound all that pretty, does it? I'll tell you honestly, fire opal was never something I looked twice at, because when you see those more dingy, hazy yellows, I don't think that's all that exciting, especially when they're not giving you clarity and glow. When you see this material and it starts to look like the best Burma ruby you've ever seen, that's when you've got a really, really powerful and strong fire opal. That's what this is. And the challenge has been this. A lot of you are falling in love with the bigger stones. We brought out the 4 and the 5 carats, the 3 carat stones, but the price tags have been priced accordingly for the rarity. For the rarity of getting that tip-top color, but also in big sizes and great clarity and glow. They're almost mesmerizing, really. They can be a little hypnotic the way they glow, because at one moment you see this overall cherry red, and then you start to see it move and you see there's bright yellow flashes, and there's almost like a hot pink fuchsia that comes through. They are alive with color. And so you all noticed that and loved them accordingly, but the bigger sizes have been a little more pricey, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, and a lot of people are just not used to seeing fire opals priced that way. So I want to bring you something here that is a 310. It's a sorry, I said 310 because it's an area code out here. My area code, so 310. It's a 310. It's a 3 carat 10. And this is going to be that beautiful, beautiful cherry red still. So it's still a big size, looks double like opals do. But you also get, in this case, brand new setting style, and we are going to bump up the diamonds. And I don't mean necessarily the carat weight. I'm talking about the quality, the level, the beauty. Take a look at this. And what a great match for this fire opal. That's what we mean by it's like alive. And look at those reds coming through, the oranges, the golden yellows. And that is why it was such just an epiphany moment to think, wait a minute, if you've got this incredible glow, why not have yellow diamonds beside it instead of white diamonds? White diamonds are great, but look at this. Watch the stone and how it pops with those bright yellows. I've always said a really good fire opal almost looks like it has yellow diamonds inside. Well, that's what's happening. So we added the yellow diamonds outside and beside it. And that's 112, 1201 in this gorgeous pear shape. And it's a 3 carat 10, 27 points in the yellow diamonds. And we are just, I'm so excited it's here because it's still, well, it's one of our better values on one of our bigger fire opals, even despite the yellow diamonds that you have that are so important. And then you see it's in 2-tone gold. So let's just point out the basket right now is in the yellow gold because this does stay as is. And so that yellow gold can just kind of disappear around the fire opal. That's more tonal. And then you've got the white gold to give the yellow diamonds a lot of contrast. So that's going to stay as is in that two-tone, but that's also good because I think a lot of us wear multiple colors of gold. And it's nice to have a favorite ring that's still going to tie back to everything no matter what else you're wearing, because I think it's rare for us jewelry lovers to just wear one piece of jewelry, right? So sometimes we have to consider and think about, okay, what's going to go with everything? What's going to match? What's going to tie it all together? This does. Now, we're going to make this really interesting, and I'm going to see who's out there. We've got a $49.99 price tag. That's what I'm trying to get away from. We're trying to make even the biggest and best fire opals really affordable because that's what's kept a lot of people out. It's one of the requests we get a lot is, do you have a really big fire opal, really good quality, but teeny tiny price? How about this? Let's try this on for size. We're going to go 0 to start. We're going to try it. It's obviously not what's supposed to happen. It's not intended to happen. It's a real risk. But we're going to take a $5,000 fire opal ring with yellow diamonds stacked beside it, big, bright yellow diamonds, and we're going to let you price it however you want. Now, it's $100 increments. There's no reserve. So it means that even if, and when I usually do these, let's be real, they never reach cost. I think I've had one of these 0 to start auctions ever that has actually reached cost. So there's a value to be had, especially when we're only 35 minutes into a busy Saturday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. So this is 0 to start, $100 increments, no reserve, and let's have you take a look because somebody's got to own this ring, right? And we'll find out in a matter of minutes who that will be. But that is a lot of fire opal and a lot of yellow diamonds that are all perfectly consistent and bright as can be. And I might just move on because if we don't have opens on that one, that's going to be problematic. So we'll give it 60 seconds, 30 seconds, maybe 30 seconds will be enough to get the open. And guess what? If you're the only person watching, if you're the only bidder on the lines, if you're the only person that has the nerve to call in right now and say, yeah, I'll give you $100. And you know what? You could very, very, very well walk away with this ring for $100 because we don't even have it open yet. Okay, well, this was good. It was good I found out where we're at today early, right? Ooh, okay. No open. Nothing? $100. We got $100. We have 100 Justice callers at 100. Uh-oh. 100 going once. Does anybody have a bid higher than 100? 200 for Jason, 300 for Victor. How much? 400 for Will. No reserve. $49.99 ring. Let me try it on. We got some backed up calls. Don't worry. We'll get you in before we close it. We have 5 already. 500 we have. 500 over here looking for 600. $600 is what we're looking for. Let's keep it going. Power bids are welcome. Bid a $2,000 bid. I think we should keep it going from there. But I got to see who's out there today, and that's what we're doing. That's all I'm doing is experimenting and kind of getting a feel for the Saturday. So here's how we do it. 600? Thank you. Jess has 6. She was first there at 600. So Jess in the lead at 600 right now. Will, do you want to go 7? And we have a couple of people still waiting on hold. So we are going to try to get everybody in. Obviously not going to end the auction until we do. And here it is. Lots of gold too. For being a more of a solitaire setting, it's got a lot of gold. The depth of the gold, 700 to Jason. Thank you. Jason has 7 with his bidder. We still have a couple of callers waiting in queue. We'll get you through. 800 over here for Victor. Thank you. $800. We're looking for more. Feel free to do power bids, guys. How much? What's that? Oh, no. No. Not, does anybody have 900? Christine, what'd you have? 900? 900? 800. So that's already been had. So sorry. Yeah, he was at 800 first. So we're going to need 9 at this point. How much? 900 we have. Thank you so much. $900. 900. Oh. Where's everybody going? Oh, goodness. So we need to chat about this. There are yellow diamonds here that are the most vibrant we've seen. Whether it's an accent stone, a center stone, anything. You've got lots of gold. I know that may be hard to gauge because you're not feeling it yet. I'm your guide there because I do feel it, try it on, all that. That is a lot of gold. There's depth of gold to this, two-tone mounting. We're at 900 and all I'm seeing in my peripheral vision in the phone bank are phones going like this. There are phones just being hung up. $900, no reserve. What is it about the triple digits into that 4-digit range? We are at $5,000 where I should rightfully be selling this ring today. Instead, we're at 900 looking for 1,000. And it looks like we may have one caller still trying to get in here. I'm going to give it a final 2 minutes. And this is no problem, guys. Call in now. Even if you haven't been a bidder up to this point, we will get you in. But you do have to call in the next 2 minutes. because then the 2-minute clock ends, we close the auction, we see where our top bidder lies. That's it. And you are getting your size, you're shipping for free. All those extras are done on the house, courtesy of TVON. You don't have to worry about it. You're not running around paying buyer's premiums and then having to take it to your jeweler. Don't you hate that? When you're like, I got the dream ring and I paid a lot for it, but hey, it's my dream ring. And now you got to go somewhere else and pay more money, which is hundreds and hundreds of dollars right now to get it sized. We do all that for you. So again, this is the luxury shopping experience in every way possible. We do not want you to have one more thing to have to pay for. This is where everything is really included. Yet look at this. It is obviously, do you guys think I can make that for $900? There's no way. We can't make it, the next bid would be $1,000. Can't make that at $1,000. I think that's so obvious, but that is why first hour Saturday auctions are kind of a risk. And yeah, guess who's getting bit? I almost got bit by a snake yesterday. Almost. I almost stepped on a snake yesterday running. So this is probably even a little bit scarier than that, okay? Because when you do these zero to start, and we don't have a lot of people out there, so come on in. You can still dial in. All you got to do is call in the next 2 minutes, take a look at this, and I'll try it on one more time. We're going to see who's got it here in 2 minutes time. Let me know if you're thinking about it or verifying, because this is incredible. And we will try it on again, both ways, pointing up, pointing down, show you all the different ways this pear shape can sit on the hand, so you can get it however you want. Imagine how it's going to look on your hand, but that is really, really, really special. And we have a final now, minute 45. I mean, what is going on? How is this in triple digits right now? How are we not at $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 on something like this? Just because I start at zero, wait a minute. I'm thinking about, does that just give the impression like it's an inexpensive ring when I start at zero? Is that where I go wrong? My need to experiment and find out where we're at on a Saturday is just giving you guys the wrong impression like it's what? Like it's a $1,000 ring? No, it is not. There it is from one angle. That's pear shape pointing up towards the hand. I'll flip it around and show you the other way. And then it's that beautiful, heavier, wider band with the white gold on either side. And then the yellow diamonds run right down the middle there. I'm just going to flip it around, Tony, so we can show everybody the other way. Pear shape pointing away from the hand or down, which either way, really beautiful. And you could even stack something next to it if you want to, right? If you wanted to add a little extra. I mean, stacking's really hot, so if you want to do that, you can. We are in a final minute now until this is going to be long gone. Oh, well, this was a interesting experiment gone awry. But here we are looking for $1,000. Still have 40 seconds, so you've got a little bit of time here. If you can be real quick to dial in, you might have a shot. Who's bringing the fire today? We are. And we've got a brand new stone coming up in a matter of minutes. Yay! This is going to go down in history. This is an important day in my life and my career because I have had so many requests for this stone, countless over the years. And I've known about the stone, always wanted to bring it, have never seen it in gem quality good enough for jewelry. Seen it at some trade shows, seen it at museums in mostly like rough. Never had facet grade, gem quality, top material, and I do today. Who knew? June 24th. 2023 would be the day. Question? Show the inside. Okay, real quick. Running back to here we go. There's the end. Oh, look, I should have shown that earlier. That's part of why it's so heavy. Look at the thickness of that gold as we were talking about. The inside's got that yellow gold and white gold kind of running through each other to create a nice little, step up, nice little platform. So it acts as an undergallery so they can be comfortable. And there's your gorgeous clarity. Do we have $1,000? Does anybody have $1,000? Yes, no? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. That was an adventure. Do you want to see our big tanzanite? Let's show it. We've got the emerald cut. Thank you on that one. Congratulations. Enjoy it. We have a big aqua too, by the way, in a bridge. Huge markdown on a 6-carat aqua. That's one of our bigger Sierra Santa Marias left in the inventory. So that's here. Any requests you have, get them in. Happy to help you out with those. So I can't stop staring at this ring. So I better show it to you because I can't stop looking at it. And this is why. It is, well, I'm going to start with this angle. Let's start there. What is going on the sides here? Oh, no. It needs polishing. It needs some polishing. It's got a little designer inventory tag residue there. So let's show this angle for the moment because one of my favorite things, which we hardly ever see, and we see great fine jewelry, but do you usually see diamonds and design paved through your basket or a double halo of diamonds around each angle of the stone or set on top. Look at this. This is a pave. Basically, the base of the ring is encircled in diamonds. Then you've got these burnished diamonds as well. It is fabulous. And then all of that from the front, it looks like the most classic ring, but one of the biggest tanzanites. Actually, it is the largest we've had in a ring. It is 1135, so this is officially another milestone for us. I've had stones this size, usually in pendants, but I think the 16 karat was the one that comes to mind as our previous large in a ring. But look at how beautiful this 24 karat 82 is. 2482 is the size of that emerald cut. It's 18 karat solid white gold. It has the red flashes beyond. So you would think, oh, maybe if it's getting into the really big size, maybe it's not gonna have as much red flash. Oh, this stone does. It is the premium of what you can get. And it's got a karat 34 in the diamonds. Look at that. Have you ever seen as much red through the center like that? Sometimes where, you know, we've talked about it, a stone might have lesser color through the middle. I've not seen reds go right down the middle like this one does. That is impressive. Talk about a hall of mirrors effect with neons and reds happening. That's it. Let me polish it up and then we'll try it on. Because with all that workmanship, you might think, is it going to be a little too complicated to wear on the hand? Not at all. And this one's too large for me, but as most of the rings are. But I got to tell you, that is going to sit beautifully on the hand and doesn't actually sit up in any kind of overwhelming way. And we see a lot of rings, obviously, with a bigger stone. It's going to sit up to a degree just to accommodate the depth of the stone. But then you look at all those diamonds that are every which way around it. And you don't see much of the band when you're straight on, but then from the side angles you do. So it's just, again, such a feast for the eyes in detail when you look at every single angle that wraps around it. So much to love about this ring, so many designer elements, and yet truly one of our very best stones we've seen. And it's an emerald cut. Look at that from a distance when it hits the light. Look at how each and every facet lights up. Oh, is that all? 39,000? Look at this. Hold on, I'm going to show you this. This is, oh, that's it. 39,999. Okay. White gold only, designer piece. Let me show you the inside as well. We've teamed up with a great, well-known designer. But to tell you the truth, their stones aren't always good enough for us. It's awful to say, but it's true. I have to say the truth. That is, and guys, so apologize. There's some inventory tag residue. You can see they didn't bother to polish, but that's the designer. That very special cursive C insignia. We teamed up. They said, we want to work with your stones. And we said, well, let's check out your quality. Okay, it's good. We can do it. But we're going to give you the stones because any tanzanite they would work with is block C material. And so we really wanted to bring it a step up. So that is a collaboration that is, wow, a real end result that is going to make a statement and a half. We're going to blow it out. And again, look at that inside. Oh, what's happening also on the profile? Let me show it from this angle so you can see. There's a really special different kind of insignia here, and that is a larger stone set here. So you've got all this pave and this pave on the double row here, but then you've got these larger diamonds set within the profile there, which is really important. So there's just so much detail. It's a fascinating ring and looks really classic, but then you know all those detail and designer elements are there. We're not going to ask for $39,999. I mean, we can ask for it all day, but we're not going to get it. So we expect better values. We're going to bring it. And we're going to just, we're about ready to kick off our very special gem debut presentation as well. So I know you're going to love that, but here we go. Ready? One only. Let's give you a value, even though it's our largest stone ever in a ring. That is it, by far. I think my next largest is that 2085. Or no, we've had a 22, right? So this is still way greater in size. And we're going to blow it out right now. Believe it or not, it's under 20,000. There's your half off. We love that. But it's actually better than that. And considering that you have 18 karat solid, considering you have all of that diamond weight, including those bigger stones individually, all the pave, so much workmanship, that is not easy to do. If it was, everybody would do it. If that was simple and straightforward and didn't require an extra level of, creating the castings and the molds and everything else, you would see every designer put in diamonds down the sides and the profile. I mean, this just takes an enormous amount of time and labor and all the things that we normally don't talk about that are so really important in the fine jewelry world. This is not even going to be $15,000 on a 25 karat stone with all this elaborate diamond work, all of that 18 karat gold. And there is a lot of 18 karat gold here, obviously. It's got to house a 25 karat stone nearly. It's not 15, it's not 14, and it is not $13,000. It's $12,999. The largest blue wing. We already had the hexagon, first ever of its kind. It's still here. Now we've got the distinctive, this is what makes this one the headliner. It's the largest stone we've ever had in a ring right here, right now. So a major, major, major value, and just one. So first caller, and do you know that comes down to an incredible low per carat price on our largest? There has to be a premium. When you have that kind of cutting, that size, the reds you see there, which are those neon elements we love, and then all of that designer detail built in, and that is an extraordinary piece. Now, don't forget, we've got a diamond dome style that is going to be 3.5 carats in diamonds. That is the largest diamond weight we have. Even the saddle rings have what? A lot of diamond weight, but 2 carats. Not even. 3.5 carats is like a bracelet carat weight or a necklace carat weight. We've got it in a ring today. So that's going to be coming up. Let's do a quick wheel before our top of the hour. Okay, big debut coming up, but I've got a few last pieces I want to move along that are going to include some of the rare stones of the world, and the price will not reflect it. So we're going to start actually with this really big emerald band. This is going to give you a great look because it's almost like it's not quite as wide as a cigar band style, but it's got a really clean square emerald cut in the emerald there. That is lovely. So that's a good one. And then some scroll work and some diamonds. And then you also have, look at this, cat's eye chrysoberyl. This is that deeper color, like an olive golden tone, but it's got that super defined chatoyancy that is straight up and down vertically through the stone, not diagonal like sometimes they tend to be. This is the ruby. Oh my, so this is a very clean ruby. And it's going to be over a 1 carat size. And then last but not least, we have the yellow sapphire. So we're seeing a lot of the classics here, from the emerald out of Colombia, of course. This is TVON, so we're going to bring you the best. There's the cat's eye chrysoberyl, great durability on that, 8.5 in the Mohs scale, whereas everything else, this is all going to be really durable for everyday wear. That sapphire is a round. It looks for all the world like a diamond, but it's not going to be the price tag of a yellow diamond. Can you imagine if we had a round yellow diamond that size and what that color would cost? This is the next best thing, similar durability, wear it every day. We got one of a kinds. You can change the gold on any one of them, and that's no extra charge either. So we do have really representing 3 of the big, big, big main event gemstones that we know and love, like sapphires, rubies, emeralds. Of course, this sapphire not being blue, being yellow, being bright, being the round. The emerald is about as clean as they get. So for anybody who is a naysayer to emeralds because they're never clean enough, they're never good enough for you, look at that emerald. That's a good one. Very clean, very bright, superstar stone. Then we've got, and it's out of Colombia. Then you've got your cat's eye chrysoberyl. That's a phenomenal stone. That, of course, being the chatoyancy that has. You can change the gold. You can get your size. All of that is extra. I really always remind you of that when we have these discount wheels, because that's the whole point of a wheel like this. The wheels have to come down to their lowest price ever. It's our last attempt to get them out the door. Other than that, after they go here on the air for this price tag, there's no need to bring them out again if they're to last. Now, if I do this right, they're not going to last. They're going to go to you and not stay with us. That's what we're looking for. And elaborate gold weights and beautiful VS diamonds on every single one of these pieces. Keep in mind, this is going to be the most affordable way to get a Burma ruby, and it's over a carat. Historically, when we've seen prices like where I'm taking this wheel, usually you're going to get a half carat ruby at best. So the fact this is in over 1 carat, very impressive. It's a carat 02, then it has 21 points in diamonds. Let's take a look. The cat's eye chrysoberyl is a carat 77, so that's really big. Carat 77 here with 51 points in diamonds. We have a 97 point round. That's an unheated yellow sapphire. It has 30 points in diamonds. The 50-point emerald looks bigger than that. Lots of gold, 7 points in diamond accents. And then you've got your 102 ruby, and that's 21 points in diamonds and clean, glowing, amazing ruby. Which one do you like? We need some callers. We hope you're ready to go. Which one? Cat's eye. Yes, cat's eye. Chrysoberyl. I love it. Item number for you, Will, is 584. We have one only. Let's blow them out. Not even going to be $1,000. We're not even asking for $999. We're going even lower than that. It is time to take them and get them quickly. Really important to do so because they're not even $999. This is crazy good. Already, when I'm looking, I mean, we would expect semi-precious stones at a price like that. These are anything but semi-precious. I would say they are super precious is what we would call every one of these 4. And they're going to be $949 to the very first callers. Here's the cat's eye chrysoberyl on the hand. So you can see what that's going to look like. Again, carat 77, super defined, vertical chatoyancy right down the middle, and 51 points in diamonds. It's gone. Congratulations. That is beautiful. Pamela, I don't know if you need a speen that is, if you can clarify. I don't think, we have two types of skeins typically. We have the neon skeins and the color change skeins, and I'll have to see what we have, Pamela. I think we might at best only have a color change skein, so I will check on that for you, and we'll see. I do. I have, Judith, a saddle ring with an opal. It's a lot more money, but I will show it to you, and it's about the same size as the other opal. All right, which one do you like? Ruby, emerald, or sapphire? The big classics are here. The ruby at 102, the beautiful emerald, clean, 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 50 points. Don't worry, it doesn't look 50 points. It looks like a 1 carat. And then there's our yellow sapphire, round, unheated. Yes, emerald, which one? Ruby, you got it. Here's the emerald first on the hand, and then let me know if you're taking it. It's item number 7306. Here it is, wider band but cut out detail. Easy to wear, few diamond accents, 7 points in diamonds, 50-point asher cut, and that is going to be $949. Any gold you want, like any of them are, you can change the gold, make it custom. Let's also show the ruby on the hand here. This is the 102. I cannot believe we have 102 for under $950. Yes, Jess? Okay. And then Jason, are you thinking about the emerald over there? Yeah? Okay. So the emerald is gone. Congratulations. Here's the ruby. This is going to be, item number on the ruby is 9323. That is a carat 02. I cannot recall having a 1 carat plus ruby out of Burma, especially when it's clean like this, for $949. That's incredible. So that's going to be the 102 with 21 points in diamonds, any gold. It kind of does this, it's like filigree, but almost magnified. It's like, think of it like an oversized filigree. Filigree is usually very delicate. It feels like the whole mounting, the whole band is really a filigree style here. And then I'll show the sapphire right on next to it. That's an unheated yellow sapphire. That's also going to be, it's just under a carat. It's 97 points on the yellow sapphire. And you did get the chrysoberyl, right, Will? Who got it? Oh, really? Perfect. She was looking for what? Well, she was looking for a cat's eye alexandrite. I hope she knows that's a cat's eye chrysoberyl. There's a slight difference. But Bettina, thank you. I know she was just earlier this week looking for a cat's eye. So great job. Thank you, Bettina. And then here we go. Big, big yellow sapphire or the ruby. Let me know on either one for $949. And then is Joyce working on the color change fiend to see, is that what she went back there for? I'm not sure. She did? Okay, so color change fiend for Pam. I'm checking for you, Pam, to see if we have one. I don't know if we do, to be honest, because they have been very, very popular. Okay, the big opal in the saddle ring. Let's show this. Okay. Ooh, yeah, wait a minute. I took it with me. I just wanted to take that right on with me. Bless you. Here it is. The big, big, big opal. 832 is the item number. Why is that yellow sapphire? That is a 1 carat almost round yellow sapphire, unheated, in the brightest, beautiful color. So call me, ruby or sapphire, still here. This is a 298 opal. It's in the saddle ring. Has a carat 71 in diamonds around it in any gold you'd like. Very important piece. And we are getting awfully close now to our brand new gem debut, the one hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you have asked me for years. So I am thrilled that they're here. 4 pieces. I know, it's exciting. Everything else has been a one of a kind. So we have 4 pieces, and trust me, they'll all go. It's $298, $171 in diamonds. If you would like it, you know, let's just blow it out. I know she's looking for a deal. She wants a deal. I've got a $79.99 set ultimate low. I can do better, but only because we're really close to the top of the hour. We got to move this before we kick off our brand new stone, which I almost just blurted out, but I'll get to blurt it out in 2 minutes. This is the big opal. Let's try it on. It's mostly blues and greens here. So yeah, if you're looking for the reds, the oranges, they're there. They just have more of a subtle glow about them. It's kind of a glow that comes through the stone behind the blues and greens mostly. And it's, best part is it's not $79.99. We can change the gold. So if you would rather have the yellow gold or the rose gold, no problem. I'd recommend white or yellow on this one, and we're going to bring it down. Okay, just do it. We'll make it $39.99. First caller on the saddle ring with that very important Lightning Ridge Australian black opal. And $39.99 gets you a lot closer now, because if it's $8,000, that's not as close to the other one we showed. We had a $240 earlier, got that down to $29.99. It's still here. You know what I'll do is just show them together for comparison's sake so you can see. And don't forget, we have the hexagon blue wing black D is still here. And here's the other opal we showed you earlier that is $29.99. So 2 great options, a little more colorway, a little more distinctive pattern on this one. Of course, the yellow and the white diamonds here, all white diamonds here. You let me know which one you like. $39.99 on the right and only $29.99 on the left side. Showed it a little earlier in a full presentation. And then we're going to see, Pamela, if we can bring out any skeins right before top of the hour, because we're going to kick off a big event coming up. It's not going to last very long because we only have 4 items, but it's still going to be very exciting. Okay, let's get to it. We're ready. Those are my opals. Okay, big saddle ring, yellow and white diamond piece. 1 minute till our top of the hour. I think, Pam, we're going to have you wait till a little after this presentation because it doesn't look like we have anything yet that we found. But we have a very, very special pieces coming up. It's a special debut. And this is the one I love. I just think if you want a little more color beyond just blues and greens, that's where you go. It's just lighting up in the most beautiful, grand way. Love the yellow diamonds with it, adding that custom touch to really just bring out the yellows that are coming through, which are so rare in an opal, as we see. And you've got it right here. Really, truly spectacular. Spectacular opal. Wait. Christine, do you have a color change Sphene by any chance? Okay, so let's bring them up real quick so I can do them before our top of the hour because everyone's waiting on me for the big top of the hour. Okay, so we have Pam M, if you're watching. I only have one. Is this it? This is the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle, everything we have? Just one color change Sphene? Let's show it to her. Oh, let's get it cleaned up first. It's item number 874. So this also would apply to anybody who's been looking for this stone because we don't see many. And that is a huge, huge color change Sphene, grandest of them all, 202, and we got a markdown on it. Yay! So had a quick request for a color change Sphene. I'm just excited we have at least one and couldn't have asked for a better cut in this stone than what we're looking at because this is a stone known, well, this one in particular is known for a couple of things, but the Sphene category, even the regular titanite that it's called, it's another word for it. It's a synonymous word. You can call it Sphene or titanite, but this is really one of those newer examples because typically the Sphenes are going to be more of like a neon, think of like a true neon golden green. This is where you're getting that deeper, richer color, but they don't get too dark. It's not giving you the brown elements. When we first introduced this, the stones were very deep, dark green. They were almost a little bit too green for my liking because it just overshadowed the brilliance that this stone is known for. It's known for incredibly high dispersion. So what you see in diamonds, but better, that fiery, brilliant, this stone is showing it off because, of course, you take a dispersive stone, you cut it to a round, that is a match made in heaven. So when you see this round, and being the fact it's over 2 carats in size, really impressive. They don't usually come that large. That is why this had a premium price tag of $69.99. It is for one caller only. It's in the bridge mounting with the 70 points in diamonds. It makes it a very wearable style of bridge, but it's also going to be a super, super value. $69.99, it is not. This has come way, way down. It's the last one of its kind here. It's only in the yellow gold, but even if you're opposed to yellow gold, let me just also add that when you see this on the hand, it's going to be pretty much diamonds all across the way. Yes, the big premiere is coming up right after this. This is a special request I wanted to get to, and it's going to be right here, right now. Look at this double row goes down the middle all the way through. Also gives you a chance to see the depth of your stone there. Now, these stones never stick around, so please don't wait. I do want to show you the inside, and that's a great viewpoint too because it shows off even more of that clarity of the stone, but then you look through the inside, finished all the way around. Got to stay in the yellow gold, but we are going to mark it down, and that is why this stone is always so popular. Look what it's doing. And we've got one of the finest examples being that size, that brilliance, that round cut, which in this second coming of stones, it was really unusual to see the rounds. We saw more ashers and ovals. Who's ready? Blowout price. Last one we've got. $2,999. More than 50% off where it is supposed to be. And we're going to see who's got it at $29.99. That's one only. And look at, even from a distance away, how the shine and the brilliance and the beauty does not stop. You can't hold it back. It's incredible material. Incredible. Okay, we're getting ready for the big premiere. I can't wait. This is an amazing moment. Very excited about it. Very thrilled to bring you 4 incredible pieces. And let me tell you, the second you hear what this stone is, if this is the one you've been waiting for, dial in, because they are going to be very affordable for what they are, and they're coming up. So even though we have 4 pieces, it's going to be good. Let's go ahead and talk top of the hour. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us on a Saturday. Thank you so much for being here. We have a very special moment for all of our gem lovers, jewelry collectors, and just gem enthusiasts, really, because this is going to be a premiere that I have never in 21 years of solid. I mean, you know, some people have been in the business for a long time, but they take like 10 years off and then come back. I have been doing this for 21 years almost every day. And I've had so many requests for this stone. It's a stone that you are aware of. It's got a property about it that is pretty well known. And, you know, we're out here in Los Angeles. And this is a stone that a lot of you, I think, have asked me for through the years because it is a stone that is only found in California. It is actually gem quality material, that is, which is really what we care about. Gem quality material has only been discovered at a mine that's not actually all that far from where I stand. And this is a gem that, because of its exclusivity to the state of California, it is also the official gem of California. And so this is the state stone. Every state has its own official state stone. And if you haven't, I encourage you to look it up and see what yours is, because you never know, it might be kind of cool to find out. But this is a gem that is only found in gem quality in one mine, and it's called, well, this is in an area that's between, basically about halfway between Los Angeles and San Francisco. So kind of a remote area of the world there, of a very populated state, as you know. But it's a remote area called the San Benito Mountains. And it is basically a stone that still has some of the most primitive mining. You have to be invited. You can't just show up. It is so limited, and they obviously want to preserve the integrity of the mining space, that they've historically only invited people who are in the trade or in the industry to come and actually be a part of the mining process. Not that you can go, it's not like that, you know, diamond mine in Arkansas where you can go hang out and mine. You have to just be someone who's got some kind of presence in the gem community. It was actually discovered in 1907 by a gemologist, a gentleman named James Couch. And it was discovered in 1907, and everyone just thought it was sapphire because it had this amazing blue color to it. And the truth is, it can actually have a little variety of color, which we have one piece today that's going to be, I think, the ultimate in rarity, because it has several of the colors in it. This is called benitoite. And that is, of course, named for the location in which it's mined, the San Benito Mountains in California. And it's, again, discovered not all that long ago in the gem world. In 1907 discovery is still really kind of young, but there's so little of it. And like a lot of exotic stones, they only come in really tiny sizes. You generally get about 1/4 carat or under in this material. If you have anything ever that's over 1/4 carat, I have 2 today that are over that. That is extremely rare. They tend to be extremely popular and sought after through the entire gem community worldwide, but they do fetch about $20,000 a carat on a trader, like a just gemstone dealer to dealer kind of basis. So that's like, you know, even more, really more direct than wholesale. So it's super limited. One of the cool things about this stone is that it's going to have, it can be anywhere between colorless and blue. Some of the stones even give you a little bit of an orange. The stone we have in a one ring is going to be a little bit of like a pinky orange padbarasha color mixed in with the colorless and the blues. And then the rest are all going to be those really trademark signature blue colors. They look a little bit like a sapphire or tanzanite. However, this was actually discovered, and that's what everyone assumed, but then they realized after further testing that it was in fact a new gem nobody understood yet back in those days, at the turn of the century. So you've got a stone that actually, one of the coolest properties about it is that it fluoresces. So if you expose it, we don't call it a color change stone, but it has this incredible fluorescence to it. So if you expose it to a shortwave UV light blue material, it can get to be this almost like bright white blue, kind of like a super ultraviolet blue. If you have the colorless material, which we do have, and you expose it to long wave UV light, it glows to a red. That is why the band that I have coming up last is actually going to be, I think, really, really sought after, because it's got those multiple colors. If you ever wanted a benitoite, this is the way to get them. We have 4 pieces. They're all rings. We're going to start with the largest stone carat weight overall that are actually trillions. And then we've got a really, really beautiful, and I'm just going to kind of lay them out here. They're all 18 karat gold. They kind of have to be. When you're into this rarity level, you want to make sure the gold and the diamonds support it. So we have all 18 karat gold designs here. The first option is going to have 98 points total. That's not one individual stone. There are very few. The largest piece of rough, by the way, ever discovered was 10 carats. That's it. 10 carats. Largest piece. That was a total anomaly. Again, most are a 1/4 carat or under. So we have the 98 points of the trillions. It's going to be 6 stones together. They're about 16 points each. We'll start there. But then you're going to have individual stones of either 28 points to choose from, which is an oval, a 27 point, which is the round, my personal favorite, and then the band. There's going to be the most affordable, which is the band, which is going to give you all those different colors that benitoite has ever been found in one ring. Talk about the ultimate rarity. That would be. So we're going to give you a great chance to pick these up, and we're going to make them very affordable. I know a lot of these gem premieres this week have been, you know, closer to the $10,000 range. We are really, really, really trying, since we have 4 pieces, 4 callers, or you never know, one collector could scoop them all up. But this is where we have 4 pieces. We want to spread the wealth and give you a really good opportunity on the affordability so that you can get one, especially since it's unlikely we'll ever see it again. I've been doing this 21 years, 7 of which have been here at TVON. We've had all kinds of rare stones, but never have had bonito white. And it has been since it comes from the US, and since I'm a California girl, I think that's why you guys have always asked me for it, is like, you guys need to have the state gem of California. And I never have. So this is really an exciting moment. Let's get started. Again, call in early because you know we're going to do something special with the pricing here on this Saturday, and only 4 items. They're all going to fly. We're doing our best here to take a stone that really is priceless when you get into this kind of level of rarity, and we're making them affordable. So it is time to dial. Just at least be there, because we can handle, we can have a bunch of callers here waiting with operators, have your personal shopper there, so that when you see the piece you like, you can go ahead and have them grab it for you, because otherwise it's not coming back. And these are really, they're beautiful, and they're durable for jewelry. These are about 6.5. So just think of it, usually I say 7 or greater for everyday wear. These are really thought out well as far as the setting style, so they're well protected in their settings, and they're just under a 7 in the Mohs scale. So I think you're going to have a great stone that's not, again, a lot of these super collectible exotics are like 5s and 4s on the Mohs scale, and those are really just not going to be jewelry wearable every day. A stone like this, just be a little extra cautious how you wear it, when you wear it, but you're good to go here. So let's take a look. We're going to start with this overall total larger carat weight, and then we'll work our way down. And just for, what I may do actually is show them all together first, so you can kind of pick out your favorite, because it's been rare to have anything more than 1. So let's do this, Tony. I'm going to put all 4 together first and then give you kind of a once over. This is going to be the largest carat weight in total, and then we've got, and I'll give you more information about it as we talk about them here, but I know that you want to get going with the styling here, because that's important too. It's not just about the stone. These are great pieces of wearable art, so we want you to enjoy the rarity of the gem, but also get a piece that you love the look of and the design element of. And this is going to be the round. So you see the oval there, that's going to be the largest individual stone. This is going to be the second largest. Right here is the round, which has almost like a buckle design to it. Really cool feel to that one. And then we have the band, which I know is going to be popular, and then we'll go one at a time and get you all through them. But I'm going to also be working our way down from most pricey to least, so keep that in mind. And this is the band. See that end stone there that's more pinky? That is bonito white as well. Then you have the colorless stone, then the lighter blue, then a kind of classic blue, and then they get a little richer. Those are basically the entire color spectrum that bonito white has ever been mined in one ring with diamonds around it. And I love that they're all captured in this figure 8 design of gold. So those are the 4 in total. So you can kind of get a little once over, and maybe you have a favorite already visually, so that you know when to tell your operator that your favorite is coming up. So consider, again, not all that old of a gem. Keep that in mind. It's really, really important. You've got a super, again, only gem quality material, only found here in a mine in California, right here just between Los Angeles and San Francisco area. There have been other mines throughout the globe, but they have been very lesser quality, not really anything that could be considered gem grade. So that's really, really important to keep in mind. Also, again, the sizes of the stones, really tough to get anything in a big size. So now that you've seen them all, and again, we're going to start here because that's the largest total gem weight at almost a carat. But you've got the round here. That's going to be, by the way, that's the 27 pointer. Here's the 28 pointer with the pink and the white diamonds. And then we have the band. But now I'm just going to zoom in on this one. Total carat weight here. And we'll build the graphics because I obviously need you to see the graphics. It's going to be here. Item number is 1134. And it's a perfect, look at that saturation. That was also the strongest saturation level of all 4 rings. And you get 98 points. Now, there are 6 stones. They're all trillions. That's also the only trillion cut. You saw there's an oval around and then the other rounds. So this is the way to go if you want the most of it, because it's still incredible to get matching 6 stones, great color saturation, all of that. 98 points in the bonito white, 7 points in the diamonds. That would be right down the side. And then 1 stone set in the middle between your triple trillions. It's kind of the triple trillions, and this is a trip. It is a trip to have this. This is so rare. We love having it here for you. I just can't believe that it's actually here finally. And again, if you want the technical aspect, the chemical compound, it's a beryllium titanium cyclosilicate. If you really want to get technical, it's found in hydrothermally altered serpentinite, okay? That's the technical stuff. it just kind of means that it forms in these low temperatures but high pressure environments. So you have to have a low temp, high pressure, okay? We know a lot of gems are formed in high pressure environments like diamonds, but this is really unique. That's why it's not found just anywhere. It has that fluorescent, again, shortwave ultraviolet light. The bright blues can be almost blue-white. So like think of a white t-shirt under like a black light, that kind of look. And then the colorless stones that are the clear stones, they fluoresce red. So keep that in mind. We'll talk about that more when we get to the band. This is your one and only. Who likes it? Who wants the big carat weight with the trillions with the deep color, white gold only? Stays as is in all 4 of them. Then we'll go to our bigger stones here individually, but those are all 16 points plus a piece, so just about 16, 17 points each one. And then we're going to do a great value where it's $12,999. That was all where we started. I got to help you. This premiere week has been incredible. We had rhodonite, we had star kyanite, oh gosh, on Thursday. Brought you another rarity. I mean, these are really, they've been all pricey, really, really pricey. Remember, we had the red apatite on Thursday. So many of them, a couple of them are still here because they've been $10,000-ish pieces, right? I really wanted to try and avoid that when we A, have 4 of them, and B, it's a stone that a lot of you have asked for. So I know it's on the radar of a lot of our collectors here, and we're just so proud to have it for you. Don't worry about the 13,000, but that is literally what's on the bag here. I'm supposed to get this price tag, especially for that big carat weight in total. We're going to blow it out right now. First caller only, and then we'll get to our individual oval and round. Come on in on the early side. Don't miss out because you're waiting at home going, well, I don't know if I can do 13,000. I'm helping you with that. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. We're going to make sure that it is going to be the best value in addition to one of the rarest stones, and it's not even going to be $10,000, $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, or $6,000. Here's what it looks like on, and it's, oh, got great finishing on the inside too. With a little designer insignia. We worked with a great designer who normally doesn't have these rare stones, and then we worked with them so that we could really bring you that designer element as well. And talk about a ring you can wear just easily every day. I mean, right? That beautiful look. How about we make it better than $6,000? You like it? How about under, okay, let's just do it. Under $5,000. Make it $49.99 right now for the very first caller. Yes. Flower designs next. I think Victor may have this one or Jason may have this one. The flower design is coming up next. That is on the way. Official state gem of California. Okay, let's get to the flower design because I know a lot of you are waiting on all the pieces. And here it is. This is the only, well, this is the largest individual size I have by far. It's our 28 pointer and it's item number 1129. So come on in. And I cannot believe how affordable this is right now. Let's obviously zoom back. It's a bigger ring, 18 karat rose and white gold together. 28 point oval here. It's the only oval. And it is the only individual 28 pointer. That's a huge stone size to get. Those are pink diamonds. It's like a flower within a flower. You have the pink diamonds and the rose gold, and then you have the white diamonds, and then the white diamonds even continue down the shoulders of the ring all together, 98 points in diamonds. It looks like more, doesn't it? 99 rather, 99. It's really, that's a big ring. It's a big ring with a big look. And then, of course, that's our largest individual stone because even the last one had a lot of combined carat weight, but there were 16 points each. This is going to be the largest individual stone we have, and you're not even paying. This one's supposed to be $99.99. Huge value. I know a lot of collectors would be clamoring to pay only $10,000 for an over 1 carat or over 1/4 carat bonito white. It's truly rare. It's truly exotic. You're getting it in this bright pop of color, fluoresces under UV light, amazing stone. It is no longer going to be $99, $89, $79, $69, $59. We've got 2 more pieces after this. This is going to fly. It's not even $5,000 with all that diamond weight. Remember, pink and white. You're getting a lot of rarity here, and I'll try it on. Look at that inside. There's that designer insignia on the inside, and it's one only, and then get on the lines because we have our rounds coming up in the band. I know everyone's going to want that band with all those different colors. I'm going to make this even better than $49.99. First caller only. $3,999. Here it is on the hand as well. So you can see what that looks like. And that is one in the world. Look at the size of that ring. And then the diamonds continuing down the sides of the band. In addition to your pink and white right there, for $39.99, it's gone. Congratulations. Our next one is the round, the large individual round in almost this buckle style. And it's going to be item number 1130. This is very special, 18 karat gold as well. 27 point round here. Look at the gleaming glow of the round. I know we have so many people talking about that band. It's coming up next, of course. It's our last. And don't forget the trillion 98 point total weight is still here. This is 27 points, but with a carat 08 in white diamonds around it. And there it is. I love that diamond that leads up to it as well. See that beautiful band of that gold that reaches up, and then you've got that really stunning, it's like a double, triple halo. I mean, it just starts as a double halo, then it wraps around, and then you get more diamonds down the side. It's really meant to be that kind of wraparound look here that goes side to side across the hand. That is beautiful. That one's going to be even less. What did we do the last one for? I went way too low. I did. This one's supposed to be $89.99. I'll help you out. We're going to make this. You like it? This is incredible to get such a large round like that. You know they're not going to do many rounds, right? Premium stone, they don't want to waste this. We'll make it $2,999 for the round in now, our largest size individually available at the 27-pointer. It's another great value. Then the band, I know, Jess, you have your eye on the band. It's coming up next. It'll be the most affordable as well, so you might just want to say sold right on away, like straight away. Do you have this one, Will, or can Victor have it? Or Jason? We got a lot of people talking about this one. How about $29.99? Taking a $9,000 piece that is supposed to be, getting it under $3,000 for you. Here it is up close for the largest round, and just the largest we have now at this point. Yes? Questions? Let's keep moving. Here comes the band. Consider it sold. I am considering it sold, Jess, because it's also really affordable. Who's our collector back there? 1131 is the item number here with all the colors of bonita white. Take a good close look. I love the graduation. I love how it starts with the deeper blues, classic blues, lighter blue, but still popping. And then the colorless variety, and then that pinky orange variety. Total weight, 15 points in bonita white, all rounds, 6 stones. Figure 8 around them, diamonds around that. Diamond weight is 24 points, and it is only going to be $19.99 for this one. And that's the finishing on the inside of that band. It's sold. Here's what it looks like on the hand. So we have 2 left. Let's show you what's left in our bonita white altogether, because that is our final and fourth. And then let's show you what's left here. We have the round at 27 points here, and then we have the trillions put together, which is going to be the 98 points altogether. Will, are you taking one of the bonita whites or something else? Oh, the Sphene. Who got it? Okay. So, I'm sorry, who was it? Okay, so that was not our, I don't think it was Pamela, our requester. Okay, gotcha. All right, Sphene is gone. Sphene from earlier, color change Sphene. 2 opals, still have both of our black opals. Those are the 2 bonita white pieces. I, of course, being the sports junkie that I am, one of my favorite baseball players when I was a kid was named Benito. So I think of Benito. I think of a great baseball catcher from the 90s. But that's just me. But San Benito Mountains is where it comes from, right here in California. All right, so those are our 2 left. And remember, it's $49.99 right over here. That's the trillion cuts. Those are trillions put together, making a trillion. And then you get your 98 points total weight. That's the large total carat weight. This is the large stone individually that we have left. It's 27 points in the round. That one's only 29. I'm still amazed. That's $29.99. $29.99 for a 27-point bonita white. And that's here. And then we got this one here. $49.99 for 98 points worth. Incredible. Those are our last 2. All right, so we'll probably have a lot of people joining us later going, wait, what did I miss for the new gem? So call and get them now. Then we've got a fabulous kind of official top of the hour here to get to, which is going to be our big diamond band. The big pave diamond band is coming up with $349 in diamonds. So 2 great bonita whites. Make sure you get those. I have so many gem collectors I talk to that are constantly reaching out to me to just talk gems, right? And I got to tell you, the response this week has been incredible, talking to so many of you who took my hints and, kind of had your guesses. A lot of you were wrong. Some of you were right. And very, very, very thrilling and exciting to have these, because it's something that even collectors rarely get to see, rarely get a chance to own. I would highly recommend considering either of those. I am a little shocked that the round is here. I'm going to tell you, there is a very, very, very a collector you know well who's going to take that round if at 1 o'clock Pacific time today it's available, and her name is Lauren, because I feel like I need to have the state stone for California, being born and raised as I am. So that's a very special stone. I love the round. Trillions are here too. If you want that big carat weight in total, the round is only $29.99. That is a major value. So get it before I do. You got about an hour and 38 minutes to consider that round before I'm putting it on my card. So here we go next. This is really special. This is one of those highly, highly touted diamond deals. We have the greatest diamond values in the world anyways. So I know a lot of you might just go, I'm used to that. I watch TVON all the time. I know your values are the best. I know you spoil us. I know you give us the best values on the best diamonds, and now I can't go back anywhere else, and good thing, because who's ever going to be able to go buy an ugly diamond now for about 3 times more than what we charge you for the VS, right? Nobody wants to do that. Once you experience VS diamonds, you are not going to go back to any of those other qualities, including the big designers that not always, let's keep in mind, just because you pay a lot for a piece of jewelry does not mean you're always getting great quality. That is the problem and mistake that a lot of people make in the jewelry world, is think that if I pay more, I'm getting more. That is not always the case. And we are the perfect example of, let's have you pay very little, and let's give you one of our largest diamond weights ever, like we have right here, which is $349 in a diamond dome style ring. Although a typical dome kind of goes up and over like one big dome, this actually has a wider style, and then it's almost like a heart-shaped feel the way it's concave through the middle. This is so much fun to have in the yellow gold, because from the top you would never know it. And that, my friends, is a really good testament to perfect pave when you don't even see the yellow gold. That's yellow gold. You see it when it turns here and you start to see the band on the sides, but you would never know it because you've got all of this incredible perfect diamond coverage in the perfect seamless pave, not having to see even the little itty bittiest of prongs. It is just stunning. This is item number 01110643. Goes way back. This ring has been here longer than I have, and that's saying something because I am a long tenured host here. So, right, obviously the longest, right? So that's kind of the thing. $349 in diamonds. This precedes me. And when you look at $349, and I know we do saddle rings with 2 carats. We have a carat 94 saddle ring. You guys love it. We have a 243 ring that's really beautiful. It's a solid saddle ring. That is great, but that's another carat plus in diamonds. So let's just realize that we see a lot of big diamond weights. We rarely go over 3 carats. This is right at 3.5. And you get solid gold of your choosing, white, yellow, rose. Listen, if you, I know that it makes a statement that's a testament to the pave there, but remember, if you do just want to see that diamond weight just glitter, get the white gold. I mean, obviously, it looks great in the yellow gold. Get the white gold. The rose gold, I don't recommend it. I just don't. Unless that's all you wear and you refuse to wear anything else, I just say go with the white or the yellow. You're going to be good to go. It's a comfortable ring. It's built properly on the inside so that it can give you all that, what we call an under gallery, so that it's smooth, because it is a bigger ring, right? This is the one I was showing you. I'm going to stay here, Tony, because I'm just going to show it from a distance because I really want you to see it from across the room. That's a lot of ring. Now, maybe for you, maybe you're saying, I don't know if I'm going to wear that on the ring finger. No problem. Index finger, perfect. And this is all smooth. There's nothing, I mean, even though it's got that little bit of dome, it kind of does that little hourglass curve, really makes it detailed. It's a great way to show off pave. It's like the rolling hills, you know, just kind of rolls with the diamonds. So you end up seeing diamonds pave and glittering at every angle. So when you wear it and it moves, kind of picks up the light from all the angles, you see them from the side too. So when I look directly down on the ring, I'm seeing nothing but the profile, and it's still diamonds all the way throughout. This is such a comfortable ring. What about a middle finger? I would say anywhere but a pinky or a thumb. It's probably just too big for that, but great anywhere on the hand otherwise. It is truly one of our biggest values we have in diamonds. That is saying something, because we bring all kinds of amazing values in diamonds routinely. But this is another level, just a whole different level. Think about gifting. Who doesn't want a great classic band like this? It is so smooth to the touch, so that's why I say everyday wearable. It's not catching on anything. It's not ruining your sweaters and your finer gauge knits and your fabrics and your silks and everything else. It's not scratching the kids. It's not doing anything like that. It's just smooth, comfortable, beautiful, wearable, all of that. But really outstanding diamond weight and still VS. So here's what we're gonna do. It's a quick blowout. It's not gonna last. We can literally, I didn't know what color y'all would want, so we are gonna refrain from actually even creating a lot of them. We can only make a few rings. And I've got one in white and one yellow gold ready to go. But other than that, I want to wait and see what you guys want, because who knows? You never know. I really, really encourage you to get on the phone lines here. The original price is $69.99. That goes back to literally, look at that. It's over 7 years ago, that item number. We're going to make it less today. That price is from years ago. That should go up, because everything today is more than it was 6 and 7 and 8 years ago. This is not. We're just going to take what we have, give you the opportunity. We don't do a lot of pave bands like this where they're big, wide styles. So we're going to make this really easy for you and not even do $69.99. Anybody thinking about the diamond band? I love it, right? It's just so iconic. But let's also just remind you, if you are genuinely purchasing VS diamonds in today's world, they're $25,000 a carat and up. So think about what that figures to be when you've got 3 carats 49 in diamonds. You can. This is the ring that is comparable. I mean, you can really truly pay, and I'm not kidding, $87,000, $90,000, $95,000 for a ring. Now, people do that because A, they know quality and they know that quality costs more typically, but they also do that because they know they're going to wear it every day for the rest of their lives. They know it's a classic piece. That's how it's finished on the inside, so that it is comfortable to wear all the time, every day, if you choose to. And it's not even $69.99 is not your price. Let's make it a statement. And right now, think about this. That's $2,000 a carat. Would you rather spend $25,000 a carat or $2,000 a carat? What I'm doing is better. A lot better. If we made it $1,000 a carat, it'd be $3,490. In your choice of gold, and there's a lot of gold there. But that's not your price. And this is not just any old diamond ring. It's the biggest carat weight we have altogether overall, and that is just it. Look at the side profile. This is why when you look down on the ring, when you look at the profile, it is nothing but diamonds as far as the eye can see. Look at that profile, and same thing happens on this side. Solid diamonds every which way, gorgeous on the hand, which we'll show you now. Get your size, true to size, by the way. Just think about where you want to wear it, and look at that from every single angle as we turn it 360 degrees around. That fabulous glittering pave work. We have nobody on the phone lines except 2 callers. I'll tell you what, they may be, you know, I just think about when we've only got the ability to offer 3 in total. This is really what's important. It's not even $3,000. Okay, we just took $500 off the lowest possible price that you'd pay for commercial grade ugly diamonds that are only purchased to cut other diamonds. Because remember, you got to have a diamond cut a diamond, because that's how hard they are. So instead of $3,000, that gets even better. Instead of $29.99, that gets even better. And we're going to take these 3 that we have, 1 in white, 1 in yellow, and then the other to be determined. And we're going to give you a huge value. And right here, right now, it's not even $29.99. The very first callers, we only have 3 available that we can do. And you got to be on the phone lines ready to go, because it's not even $28.99. This is more diamond weight than I've ever sold for this price in my career. So what a day between Bonita White premiering as a huge debut, and now this, now 3.5 carats in diamonds in heavy solid gold that is under $28.99. It is $2,888 if you'd like one, and we already have, it looks like 2 gone. And Susan, your request is coming up next. So there it is. Take a look. 60 seconds on that one, and then we got to run. $28.88 on that dome style ring. We've got a lot to get to, brand new. Don't forget there's an affordable tanzanite pendant as well. 2 great bonita whites left, but verifying this is the $28.88 ring, 3.5 carats in diamonds. I know it's not for everybody, but it is definitely for somebody who wants a lot of diamond weight. And then Susan, did you want to see the big bracelet? This is the largest individual diamond bangle we do. So we'll have a couple of great white diamond pieces here back to back. Then we're getting to a brand new tanzanite. We have a fabulous blue diamond. Haven't even mentioned that. We have our 15-point blue diamond. It's been here 4 months. It's our 15-point blue diamond. It's the only natural blue diamond we have. It's been here a while, had a bigger price tag. We're going to make sure that goes today. So that's going to be a fun one as well. Blue diamond, all natural. Not those irradiated, treated blue diamonds either. We're talking about a natural blue diamond. So here we go with the bangle. This is the bangle, Susan. Thank you for requesting it. We just had this recently, and what a great bangle it is. Let's zoom back. It's also going to give you pretty similar diamond weight, but notice the difference here. 364. Similar diamond weight, more of it, bigger stones individually. So you get item number 0362, and this is a must-have in my opinion when it comes to the classic bangle. Everyone's got their preference. Some people like a line bracelet, others like a bangle. I'm a bangle girl. I don't know why. I just think it's looks a little more modern to me than a line bracelet style. I think it looks a little bit more fine to me, meaning you can get a fine bracelet in a link style, like a tennis bracelet, but I think there's something to be said for the structure that a bangle has. I think it's really good for stacking. I love to stack and layer bracelets, so it's really good for that, because link bracelets tend to kind of fall over each other a little bit if they're going to be, you know, the kind of that loose kind of link feel, so they can tend to be a little bit not necessarily sitting properly with other bangles. So if you are a stacker, I recommend a bangle. It's hinged on one side right there. It's going to open and close. Then you've got your figure 8 safeties, and then you've got all those bigger diamonds. Let's show it to you on, because that's everything. It's the size perspective. We can tell you all day long about the bigger diamonds, but it really is something you have to see on the wrist for proportional sakes to really understand why that is such an important style, why that's such an important look. And again, average size. If you need a little larger size or smaller size, we'll work with you on that to customize it. But you can see I have the latch right over here. So all you do is press it down. And then when you do press that little opening, it's going to spring open. It's hinged on the other side. And then all you do, it's got a little resistance to it. And then all you do is snap it, close it, lock it, 2 figure eights to keep it secure. So it could not be easier. And then of course, I'll show it to you again on the wrist. I mean, you just pop it in right like that. Just put it right like this. And then you just close it. That's easy, one-handed on live TV, no problem. So you can do it at home as well. No fiddling with clasps. It's really easy to secure. So this one's going to be, you know what, we'll blow it out. It's $29.99 for $364, but they're all the bigger stones. That is not that many stones going from one side to the other. So they're each those really large individual stones we love. That's what makes it so precious. And does that help Susan out with the request? I sure hope so. Susan, let us know, and anybody else can own it as well because it's diamonds. So we've got a little bit of quantity on our diamond pieces, unlike all the other pieces that we generally bring you that are one only. So there's the diamond bangle. It's our biggest one we do. Big, 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 big diamond weight. Not overall, but the biggest individual stones. We have a couple of 2 and 3 rows that get you a little larger. But again, Susan, thank you for the request. That's our little diamond section of the show. We're going to get into top of the hour, 25 minutes away. That's when the tanzanite pendant. And I keep reminding you about it because it's a really, really, really good value. So make sure you stay with us to see what that's about. We have a heart-shaped Mahenge spinel. If you'd like to see it, any requests are welcome. We are already more than halfway through our Saturday together, so we want to make sure we help you out with requests. This piece is new, fresh, and fabulous. Then there is a blue diamond. It is a 15, you heard me correct, 15-point natural blue diamond is here. We're going to try to blow it out. So it was very tempting. There's a big trade show going on right now overseas. It's in Hong Kong. And a lot of our folks are there, and it's really, this was the one that I had to beg and plead not to take it to the trade show because the world, especially overseas where there is a lot of wealth and a lot of gem collecting. And this is a very big trade show that happens, and it's not just a once a year, it happens quarterly. So it's a big event, and you've got a lot of collectors that converge for just a few days to look at the rarest of the rare. They really wanted to take this blue diamond as a showpiece for the trade show. I begged to give you guys one last chance because it's been here, but it's been 10 grand. And it's funny, no matter how much rarity, sometimes we just can't wrap our heads around paying $10,000 for a 15-point stone. So I have convinced them to keep it. It's here. It's coming out today. We're going to bring it to you. So if you know a blue diamond fan or if you're a collector of the diamonds and you don't have a blue yet, make sure you stay with us. It's coming up as well in this show. Let's show you this brand new tanzanite. This is amazing. It's an 8-carat/08. It's a round. We had the hexagon earlier. It's still here. So let's go with those traditional cuts that you know that are still rare cuts, but traditional in the sense that here's something special that we've added really big pink diamonds to. And we're going to just kind of go ahead and test the audience here, see what's going on out there. It's item number 1190. This is a brand new one, and it's an 808 in 14 karat. Check this out. It's got the rose gold setting for the tansy and the big pink diamonds, and they are big. Those are big rounds. We'll touch on that in a moment. 29 points. So they're almost 5 points each. Then you get the big diamond halo. That's going to be your traditional VS white diamond work around it. 48 points there. We got to just, you know, sometimes you got to really, 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 really start discounting. And I knew there was a problem when we had Benito Whites left over. And then we got a 349 diamond band. So we know we don't have a huge audience today. It's clear. That means you, the small audience that's here, gets the deals. Simple as that. You get the deals because we still got to move jewelry no matter what. And on any ordinary given day, there's a $12,999 ring. Why is it so much, you ask? Pink diamonds. That's not the only reason. It's an 808 Portuguese cut round. Gorgeous museum reserve. Red flashes everywhere. Big stone, 8 carats plus, round. It's got big pink diamonds. Those are huge. I know you're looking at going 29 points. Don't even play. This is a big deal that we have to sometimes step back and go, let's look at pink diamonds from a rational perspective. Let's look at it from a real life perspective. Those are huge pink diamonds. They're natural. They're unheated, untreated. That is not easy to do. They're not inexpensive to get. You don't get big, round, brilliant pink diamonds for nothing. And if it was easy, we would bring it in every ring we do and just show off. We're not doing that. That's because they're so precious. So you think really, really, really carefully before you start throwing in pink diamonds because you know that price is going to propel. Here's what I want to do instead. Because it's summertime and Saturday and all this, I really think we need to help you. 77 points is going to be your total diamond weight between the pink and the white. The museum reserves are typically $99.99. If I give you $3,000 off and we just say $99.99, play it like there are no big pink diamonds in it, done. Or will it? Is that going to be enough to get it at home? Because that's the goal here. That is what we have to do. So instead of $9,999, I'm going to put it on the auction block, and we're going to let an 808 go, and we're going to give you, love the pink diamonds just going right down the side, so it makes sense because you have the halo style, which still keeps it classic, but you're adding the pink diamonds down the shoulders, so it really just gives you a distinctive look. They kind of meet up with the rose gold that's setting your round. Not even $9,000 to open. We're going to start an auction because it's the only way to do it. It's the only way I can get around $13,000. I already just offered you a $3,000 coupon there, and it's not going to work. So instead, we're going to go lower than 9, better than 8, better than 7, better than $6,000. We've got an 808 round. It's the museum reserve quality. Look at that. That box of graphics is stacked with amazing, amazing details and carat weights and stats. We've got better than even $6,000 to get it going. Let's go $5,000 to start, $4,000 to start. Tell you what, let's make this easy. Nothing's changed, right? Beautiful brand new design. We're challenged when the brand new designs get here a little bit because it always catches us off guard a little bit because the mountings that we've seen 100 billion times over, we all know. So we also know where the value's at. We also know where the prices are at. We know exactly what to expect. That changes when you have something that's never been seen before, especially when we don't routinely see bigger pink diamonds like this. $4,000? $3,500 to get it going. Take a look. We'll do a $10 increment to make that really easy as well. And we haven't even shown it on the hand yet, but that is upcoming. So you can see what this does. Look at all the reds. And that's why pink diamonds are such a wonderful idea to combine, is because they coordinate so beautifully. Obviously, are they red? No. But the red flashes with the pink diamonds are such a beautiful natural match and a great complement to each other. And we're looking for 35. Don't have it. Look at that. Side to side. So this is what's going to anchor the ring on the hand too, because it is a little bigger piece than some, right? So you've got those bigger diamonds, the pink diamonds, 3 on each side, bigger stones there individually. They are round brilliance, which is always unique to see. Well, it's a new one. Can't leave it. Our designers will feel bad. They'll feel bad. Do you see how they even created a little cutout detail in the band there? With the rounds floating within it. At first I thought they were princess cuts, and that's all a function of the way the prongs are set around them. They kind of look more squared off because of the prongs being where they are, so it almost looks like a princess cut at first glance. They are rounds. 35, don't have it. Tell you what, let's go a little bit lower because I got to make sure it goes. 3,400, 3,300, 3,200, 31. I got to probably slow down here because think about where we're at per carat on an 808. Too low. Sorry. Nope, that's not going to work. I take it back. $12,999. 3,100 realizes $383 a carat. That is neglecting what's happening around it, neglecting all the extras, the really exotic pink diamonds. I can't do that. We can't make that diamond mounting that's brand new free. If you do, that's only $383 per carat on a blue wing. Who is doing that on regular tanzanite? Nobody. Nobody's got a $383 price tag per carat on lesser quality. Anything else that's not blue wing block D is a lesser quality. So if you pay $383 for the best, you just know automatically right here that you are paying more for a lesser quality anywhere else you shop. That is not to put down our brothers and sisters out there that sell great jewelry. There are a lot of people that do it. There are a lot of people that do it okay, and there's some people that do it well. But quality for this value, we don't have $3,100. Let's go $3,000, get that to an even lower per carat price. I'll calculate it for you because we're just going to say it. And you know what? We'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. The increments, don't worry about them. They're teeny tiny. We're looking for a first and only bidder to get this started. $3,000 now. So we have really taken a lot of liberties here with these reductions, and with that 808, think of it now. Now we're at a $370 per carat. Well, technically $371. I have had 4.5 years of blue wing block Ds. I think in the history of 4.5 years of having them every day, I have not done a show without one. I have not seen anything except maybe, what, 2 pieces ever, and they were really minimal sizes, minimal diamond weights, and we are at, okay, no open. I can't leave this here. We have 25 seconds to get an open. $371 a carat, pink diamonds for free, white diamonds for free, gold for free, labor for free, and one of the most dazzling museum reserve rounds you'll ever see. How about that? And nobody's at $3,000 to get it started. I cannot leave it here. Simple as that. You're looking at truly one of, I mean, this is in the top 3 of our best values on tanzanite all time. Think about that. I do 5 shows a week, 4.5 years of Blue Wing. What is that, guys? That's a lot of shows. That's about 1,000 shows. I usually have 2 tanzanites a day. On average, 2, 3. We probably had 2,500 Blue Wings, and only 2 times that I can ever recall having a lower per carat price than this. And I have no open. You know what? I'm going to give it away. Let's just give it away. I'm going to give it 60 seconds, Tony. And we're not going back to $12,999 because that's counterintuitive. Let's just make this easy. No auction. Skip it. I got to sell it. Somebody's got to get it. Somebody's got to get this home and see what this ring is all about. Forget the auction. It's not working. It's okay. It's fine. We're already too low. What's a little lower? I'm just going to sell it right now. $29.99. First caller. That's it. I am literally looking. That is a $13,000 ring. And I'm giving it away. You save over 10 grand on the ring today. And you're paying now even less than $371 a carat, which has got to be one of the best values we've ever, it's like in our top 3. In what, 3,000 rings I've had? 2,500, somewhere in that range. I'm just doing basic math. I've had somewhere in the range of 3,000 Blue Wing Block Ds here at TVON. And that, I just, what have we ever done? I had one that was $360. That's all of $10 difference. This is the moment to take it. I'm going to give it 60 seconds, and then the price goes back up. The next time you see it, whether it's next Friday, next year, next decade, you'll see it for $12,999, unless you just pick up the phone and say, I'll take it. I'll take it off her hands. Take a look at it. One last call, 60 seconds. Let's go. And I'll try it on the hand again. I mean, I just got to sell it. You invest the time. The airtime's expensive. Let's, make sure it gets a home to somebody. And then I'll try it on again for you. That is a must-have. And now, officially, let's just work out another per carat just for the record. Now it's, come on. This is ridiculously good. That's ridiculously good. Is anybody taking it? Will, Allison, maybe Victor just said no worries, so he's not getting it, right? No worries means, they didn't want it. 29, I mean, right? What, 2 pieces ever? In roughly 3,000 Blue Wings I've had. Think about it. That's a lot of jewelry. That's a lot of rings. Am I right? Am I roughly right on my calculation? If I do 5 shows a week, there's 52 weeks in the year. That's like 260 shows a year times, 4.5 years that we've had Blue Wings. So, that's like 1,200 shows that I've had Blue Wings. And you figure 2 a day. I'm just going to say, just conservatively. That's 2,340 different Blue Wing pieces of jewelry. And I can only recall having 2 ever that were a lower per carat price ever than this. And they weren't big, 8 carat plus. They weren't rounds. They weren't museum reserve. They didn't have pink diamonds around them. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And why are we waiting for that to go? I don't know. But $29.99 gets it to one caller. Let's see who's got it. And then we give it a final 30 seconds and I am done. And then we have, of all things to have at the top of the hour, a Blue Wing Block D pendant is coming up. And I already touted as one of the big values of the day. I think it's about to get better. Because if this is still here at $29.99, trust me, I can't even make 1.5 carats this price per carat. I can't. I have 1.5 carats stone. It looks good, but it's not an 808. It doesn't have pink diamonds, and I can't do that for this price per carat. I literally can't. I can't do it for $370 a carat. It's 1.58 carat. Can't do it. So now I got to change the price on that one. I'm not kidding you guys. I have 1.58 carat stone, and I'm just going to show it to you. There's a pendant. This is my top of the hour. It's 13 minutes, 12 minutes from now. That's $19.99, and it's a 1.58 carat. See that? 1.58 carat oval. So, at $19.99 for a 1.58 carat, that stone is $12.65 a carat. This one, oh, and by the way, that is 13 points in white diamonds, not 77 points of pink and white. And it's a tiny stone compared because this is an 808 round and it's museum reserve. And this one's what was it? 370 a carat, 371 a carat. That is unheard of. Oh, maybe we skipped that top of the hour. Not a Tanzanite crowd today. Oh, what a piece. What a price. Well, I'm just laying it down, guys. This is the value. This is the value. Here we've basically gone kind of through 4.5 years of blue wing block Ds and determined that this is one of our top values all time. That is really telling you something. And those are massive pink diamonds, but I just can't. What have I not said? I'm trying to figure what the magic word, what have I not said? Have I left something out? What have I not told you about? Because this should be so long gone. At a price tag like this, it should be gone. Don't make me buy it. I'm already buying 2 bonito whites. I got to buy those bonito whites. I'm going to buy both. I'll probably keep one and resell one, you know. Just, that's what smart shoppers do. If you're a real collector, like sometimes I buy stuff and resell it to the trade, and you make up the money that you spent on the piece for yourself. I mean, I'm not the only one, so I can say it because I know you guys do that too sometimes. They're beautiful pieces to collect and treat yourself, but let me tell you, the values we have, can you imagine walking into a jewelry store and saying, look at my Tanzanite, and they're going, that's not Tanzanite. That's what they say all the time because they've never seen it this color. They don't know that it comes in a color other than light lilac. And our stones do because they're the absolute best that have ever happened. This is the moment. Take advantage. Let's take one last look at it and let me know if it's gone because I am really stunned right now. All right, let's move on. Big top of the hour is 10 minutes away. What are we going to do in the meantime? Should we show the Sierra Santa Maria markdown in a bridge? Okay, now I'm hydrated. I'm ready to go. Maybe I just needed some water. I'm getting a little cranky. Maybe I just needed some water. All right. Blue diamond. We may skip the blue diamond. Are we ready for the blue diamond? It's here. There's the blue diamond. That's a natural blue diamond and pink diamonds and white diamonds together. Now, I convinced them to not take it to Hong Kong and not resell it to the trade for tens of thousands of dollars. So you better believe I'm going to give you guys a great value so I'm not embarrassed by leaving that here today. We cannot leave that here. Then don't forget we had a 25 karat Tanzanite earlier. If anybody's looking for Paraíba, I do have this round Paraíba. That's here. Under 1 carat, but a 90 pointer. I do have, well, I like this one. This is Sierra Santa Maria. Welcome to the best aqua. Out of Brazil, but mined out. Item number here is 9942. Glad you're here today. Happy Saturday, everybody. What's everybody doing on this first Saturday of summer, officially? I think everyone's out. Beach, barbecue, shopping. Can't imagine. What do people do on Saturday afternoons? Brunch? Or is that only Sundays? 608 is the carat weight on our blue perfection. This is like a sky blue color, saturated Sierra, Santa Maria, carat 44 in the bridge. Yeah, you can see those diamonds running throughout, underneath, through. Looks great. But you didn't like it at $17,999, and I totally agree. I agree with you guys. That's not going to do it. So instead, we'll take it down less than $10,000. But you still didn't like it at $79.99, that's 10 grand off. Then we make it even better. And today, the markdown, the final markdown stays in the white gold only here because that tells you something about the markdown. We're going to make it really, really easy. One caller only who's been waiting on the big Sierra Santa Maria. Here it is. And yet we are going to do the crazy, crazy blowout right now. And look at this on the hand because size is important here with this one. This is not just any bridge. We do this bridge in many different sizes. So the fact that this one is that bigger size, really important to point out. That's because it's got almost 1.5 carats in diamonds there, that gorgeous blue, not that light, barely there, colorless aqua that most of what we see out there looks like. This is going to give you that incredible saturation and A better price than 8, a better price than 7, a better price than 6 or 5 or 4 or 3. Not even $29.99. Uh-oh. First caller. This is so good for a 6 carat with a lot of diamonds. That has not happened. This is what we love about a Saturday morning. It's like every Saturday is a sale. It doesn't matter what the date is or if it's a big holiday or if it's a nothing holiday. This is it. This is the time. $29.99, still not your price. I have learned one thing. We got an hour left and we got to move a lot of jewelry. So you can expect the unexpected for the next 66 minutes that we have. Expect the unexpected because we got to really blow things out because we got to sell jewelry. Jewelry still got to go. Still got to pay for everything. The airtime, the lights, that beautiful scenery, right? We got to do it, guys. We got to do it. So let me make this even better. Any ordinary day, that's gone with 8 people saying, oh, I missed out, darn it. Today, better than $29.99, better than $28.99. Call me early because it's $28.88. And that is our biggest markdown on aquamarino, that size. Take a look at it. That's going to be it. So we have a lot. Boy, it's a blue kind of day, right? Bonito whites, blue wings, blue diamond, and now this is already gone. Congratulations. Bye-bye. That is sold. If you want a diamond ring, we have 1004, which is those, it's the baguette and round illusion ring that creates the look of 5 pear shapes all together, but they're not pear shapes. And that is going to be a quick blowout. 18 karat gold, white, yellow, or rose. How about a total of 63 points in diamonds as well? All those VS diamonds. And real expensive. If you know tapered baguettes, you know. And those are big round brilliants as well, framing them and creating the look of pear shapes, but doing something even a great pear shape cannot do. This is it right now. I like these markdowns. See, it's the field of dreams concept. When you blow them out, they will go. It's impressive. It's important. Enjoy them. And this is going to be it right now. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda R. I got your message. Thank you so much. Love that. She says she's learned a lot watching the show. I love that. She says she's a long-time customer. Love that. Let's do this. Special ring here, $9.99. Quick blowout here for you on the ring, $9.99, and this is what it looks like on. You're going to see really what looks like a 5-stone band here. That is real special. Look at that. I mean, all bigger, significant. I mean, that if that were just one pear shape, that'd be about a 3-carat stone on its own. Then what's beside it would be about 75 pointers each. And then you get that total look. The whole ring is $9.99. What a look. And yet you can see what those tapered baguettes do as far as the way they light up. Not just from the inside, but on the surface of those stones. Really special there. So $999, that's going to be it. Really love that one. And that's a first come situation. So first caller gets it. Then we've got the blue diamond. Yeah, we'll try to get that in for you. 2 bonito whites if you missed them earlier. 2 great stones. 25 karat blue wing was here in an emerald cut and a ring. We've got a couple of opals that are still hanging out here. The merengue we started the show with, and a hexagon blue wing. Our one and only hexagon shape, 6-sided, really dynamic custom piece all around it. Love that. So a lot of great pieces still hanging out. And we have the big blue wing pendant coming up at the top of the hour, which is only 3 minutes away. Let me know who's got this one. And then we're going to show you, we have a Windsor markdown. Hey, gold quartz earring lovers. There have been a lot of you asking for gold quartz in earrings. We had 2 drops recently. Look what I have here. This is a very large, ooh, now what on earth? We went all out here with this omega back style, the baguettes and the rounds together, very large earring, and wow, that is an interesting combination there with that very prominent 24 karat pure gold embedded within quartz. So that quartz is a gem, we know. This is 24 karat gold found within it, cabochon cut, great coordinating stones, omega back earrings, baguettes and rounds in this beautiful lacy style. Item number 1121177 is your item number. And you're getting 18 karat solid gold, no less. And wait till you see these on because they are very attractive. Very attractive to see this big style. Now they're going to actually sit, they're east-west here on the wheel. They're going to sit north to south on the ear. Like so, we'll give you a length and a measurement. That's what one looks like. So we're used to seeing, here we go. Let's get it for you one more time here so you can see this omega backing. Here it is. This is the length that it has. It's going to be about 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom, but you're going to see a much better view when you see them on. This is the omega backing. So it's 4 pierced ears, but it's got that larger type of hinged clasp. What that's going to allow it to do is sit properly. When you have a bigger earring, it becomes vital to have that kind of styling. Now, the gold quartz is 530 total weight. They are 18 karat white gold. They stay in the white gold. They're 530 of the natural gold quartz, 46 points in the baguettes, 97 points in the round brilliance. Talk about a very unique style. We've had 2 pairs of drops lately. They've both been gone before we even priced them. So they've been very popular for good reason, I think, too, because there's such a versatility to an earring like this as well, in the fact that I think with all the colors you get, there's almost like a look like it's two-tone, even in the gem itself. This is what they look like from a distance on, so you can see what that's going to be about just size-wise, and then I'll straighten it out here for you so you can see there. That's why it goes with everything. Even though they're done in the white gold, they give you a very two-tone element because you have that gold running through it. We know that gold is naturally yellow. We alloy it to be rose gold or black rhodium or white rhodium, which is white gold. That is alloyed, but gold in its natural form is a yellow color. That's what you're seeing here throughout this stone. Then you see all those baguettes and the rounds as well, and it's going to be one collar to get this pair. And yes, all the gold quartz earrings we've had. Now, obviously this has, about 1.5 carats in diamonds. So this is a little bit more prominent than what we've seen in recent days. In our drops, also the stones are really extra large here in that they're about 2.5 carats each almost. Let's go back to the wheel, show you what we can do here and get them a home. So again, really, and I'll show them sitting upright so you can see how they're actually going to be on the ear. And we'll do that up close. Tell me that's gone. Please tell me that's gone. Okay. Oh, look at that. Isn't that great? So that's the one I just had on there. That's how it looks when it's straight up and down, how it's going to sit in the ear. Then I'll do that for the other one here, because obviously you can't change the orientation when it's in omega back. So that one's going to sit just like so. So there's a great coordinating set here. $79.99 should be. Okay, let's do something crazy. And a lot better, because the top of the hour has just arrived. Anybody love them? You know they're not going to last. Especially because they're only $3,499. And especially when you're getting that kind of exquisite diamond weight to go along with it. So that'll be $34.99. Let me know if you have any questions about anything we've seen for the last 2 hours, because we have still a few items remaining, including 2 of our 4 bonito-white debuts, which are very exciting. We've got, again, any requests. We've only had a couple of requests. We're taking them all day long. All day consists of 1 short hour, though. That's the key. So at this point, it's now or never time on those request lines. Make sure you let us know what you'd like to see before we go on the Saturday afternoon. And here we go with our top of the hour. It's a blue wing block D tanzanite pendant on the way. I'll keep the gold quartz. And again, anything you'd like to see yet again before we go. This is our last hour here. Welcome to the show. Happy Saturday to you. We are live from Los Angeles, and we are very glad you're here, hopefully to stay for this next hour, because we got a lot of special pieces and a lot of really important values. Starting right now with a blue wing block D in a pendant. This is going to be the instant set completer. Lately we've always had rings. We discussed that earlier. I've probably shown you roughly 3,000 different blue wing rings. Then we'll have earrings every now and then. What I'm going to show you now is the pendant piece that also makes great giftable. Now, I know a lot of people that shop here at TVON, and I don't fault you for this, just shop for themselves. Partly because they don't want to share the secret of great jewelry at values like this with anybody else, but also because fine jewelry isn't always in the giftable price range, right? It's giftable is maybe not $10,000, $5,000, $4,000. But when it does come to a giftable, let's put all the pricing aside for a minute and just talk about what is giftable. Because let's face it, it's not necessarily the price tag that makes jewelry tough to give. It's the personal aspect of it. It's the fact that there's a lot of times you need to know somebody pretty well. I talk to a lot of people who have no idea what their own ring size is. So how do you know somebody else's ring size? It's very tough to gauge. So there can be the elements of how do I know what they're going to like, what's going to be the right style for them, what's going to be the right size. So if you are thinking about being so generous as to share the beauty of really, really special and rare gemstones with somebody else, How about getting a piece that is as versatile as can be, like a pendant, where you don't need to know their size, you don't need to know really even a style necessarily, because this is going to be just a tried and true classic style for pendants, and it's going to be in white, yellow, or rose gold. So maybe you just want to decide what's their favorite gold color. That you probably know. This is where gifting becomes really easy. Now, because we've already had to we've been forced to make a lot of unusual values happen today so far, especially in the Tanzanite world, we're going to have to really shift what we're supposed to do on this one. And I showed this to you earlier during a ring presentation and showed you the $19.99 price tag. For a carat, 58. Well, we're going to put that aside and we're going to give you a much better value. So all you have to do is dial in, take a look at this. This is a pendant, top of the hour. You're going to put your favorite chain with it. So it's going to sit at different lengths depending on what length chain you have. Here it is. This is the up close. We'll bring it even closer here. 486 is the item number on this Blue Wing Block D classic oval here, which might as well come in and show you the beauty of that stone and the saturation that has. Carat 58 is the oval. That would be a minimum carat weight, by the way. So some of you will get higher or bigger carat weights. And then you have this really, really important look with a 158 and also diamond weight at 13 points. But this is no secret. It's got a $1,999 price tag. Showed it to you earlier. I'll show it to you again. Right there. There's the pendant. There's the price. That is not what we're doing for this top of the hour, and want to welcome you in, get you a great value, perhaps giftable, or at least treat yourself to something very, very special. What do you think? Pretty cool piece. But I know $19.99 is not going to get the job done. So let's give you a look, first of all, with the measurements so you know what to expect size-wise. Then we'll show it on so you can imagine it on the neckline and then pop your favorite chain right through it. There's even a finished undergallery. Very few pendants have a finished undergallery. It's not even usually that necessary. But again, extra special detail. Attention to detail is important. You've got that 3/4 of an inch top to bottom length, which is really well done there. You are going to choose the gold color, so it's really going to be customized for you to be that favorite gold color. Maybe you're matching a ring. I think that's going to be what a lot of people are doing because we don't often have pendants, so I think a lot of people could be matching a ring. In that case, just match the color of the gold to the color of your ring. But let's take a look on the neckline here as well. Just, really quickly just to show you another perspective on it so you can see it that way and get an idea of what that's all about size-wise. Obviously, the length is going to vary depending on what length chain you put it on, a little higher, a little lower. This would be about 16 right about here, 17 falls right about here, 18 right about there. And obviously, you can go longer than that because the chain is something you're going to use your favorite chain that you have at home, but it's not going to be anywhere close to $1,999 because we understand this is a day when we're making Tanzanite values really happen. And now I'm even putting that giftable term out there. We're trying to make it giftable. Wait, I'm here holding it. That'll sit on its own and perfectly. So excellent. Great. All right. So here's what we'll do. And we got busy lines already, probably because I've been on a little Tanzanite pricing rampage in particular today. Let's make this even easier than $999. Wait a minute. Now we're talking. You realize I could sell them out right here, right now. Like there's only a few. There's only a couple. We got like a handful. So at $999 for a Blue Wing Block D, that's a sellout. But just to make sure we get you the best value possible, like the very best, the value that nobody saw coming, that nobody expected, we're going to take it even lower. And trust when I tell you these phone lines are about to get really, really busy. But there's also going to be that situation where I know we are not going to have one for everybody. Simple as that. We are not going to have enough quantity for everybody who wants one. That is a given. So the sooner you can dial in, the better chances you give yourself. And think about it. There could be people getting 1 or 2 or 3 because what works for you, yes, get one for you, but gifting. December birthstone. It's kind of an alternative for a birthstone for December, but it's a December birthstone. Or everyone's having babies, right? It's a great piece to get for a new mom. Historically, it's become a thing where the Tanzanite has been a gem that's been given to new moms because that is, and I love this tradition because it's a tradition that we borrowed from Tanzania, which is, of course, the only place this comes from. And that is what the Tanzanian folks do. The people of Tanzania, that's what they started. They gift this stone as a tradition for the new moms. When they give birth, they give Tanzanite. So I love that idea too. So if you want to do that, if you want to treat somebody, bottom line is it's a Tanzanite that's well known. We love Tanzanite worldwide. It's become a household name of a gem. But you know what? This is the best quality still. But not $9.99, not $8.88. This is not even $7.77 today. This is a huge value already, and we've only got a couple because I'm seeing a lot of them go out already. It looks like we've got a couple of them gone. Yes? All right, so already first one, second one, third one gone. Just a couple left. Not even $7.77 though for our $158. This is all adopted because of other great values we've had today that has been making Tanzanites more affordable than they could ever possibly be. We're not even doing $7.77. Call me quickly. Let's make it $699 only, and that'll be it. We'll give that 60 seconds. And did we have any requests at all to get to? Allison, how you doing today? Did you have a request? Everything good? Good. Your mom's good? Okay, good. All right, $6.99. And any requests you have. 51 minutes left in the show. Who else getting one? Victor, who's got yours? Thomas is getting one. Where's Thomas calling from? From California. Did he see our Bonita Whites? Our state stone of California, which debuted to what? I don't think he's in, I don't know, Jess. I don't think no, he's not in California anymore, is he? I think he's in Florida now. And he's taking the summer off too. How nice. He's like back in high school taking the summer off. Oh, gosh, that'd be fun. Don't you think as adults we need summer vacation? We need it more than the kids do, I think. Right? I mean, I liked summer vacation as a kid, but I feel like I need it more now than I did then. Okay, so $6.99. Who else has got one? Allison, did you get one too? Thank you. What about you, Will? Did you get one too? She's going to call back? When's she going to call back? When they're sold out? Huh? Who is it? I'm sorry, what? Customer wants? She wants a chain with it. We sell them. Did you know that? We sell chains. We do sell chains. We do. We do. What are chains these days? I haven't checked in a while. What are chains? Do you know how much they are? So I can tell as a public service announcement to our callers who are also thinking, I need a chain too. We sell chains. How much are they? From $150 to $250. Oh, goodness. Okay, so that's going to beat everyone else's price. Yes, Christine? Susan wants to see the blue diamond. Now, did she pick up something already? Thank you, Susan. Let's show the blue diamond right now. Let's just show it. Yay! I'm so happy you're happy about the blue diamond because I really had to pull some strings to keep this here because I was the failure who showed it twice already and didn't sell it, okay? Because who else would do it, right? I was excited about it. Now, granted, the first times we had it, there was a lot of pomp and circumstance surrounding it. We were promoting it and telling you about it. But I just think that ultimately, I said this earlier, I think it's still the same deal. It's hard to understand 15 points for $9,999. But if it helps, I think for anybody who's new to the blue diamond world, it probably gives you a really good idea of why blue diamonds are so praised, rare, etc. Because I think you guys know this by now, we really, really, really work hard to make sure that not only do we bring you quality that is above and beyond, but we really have to really, truly sacrifice to make these prices affordable. It's harder than ever before. I've been doing this a long time. I've seen several decades. I've been through the financial crisis of 2008. I've seen a lot happen in 21 years in this specific business of selling, let's face it, luxury jewelry that nobody needs. I mean, it's simple. I'm not selling necessities. I never have. I don't sell vacuum cleaners or household products or, a lot of that's sold on TV and it's stuff that's needed. So it's a great convenience to buy it there instead of going to a store. We sell luxury. That's what we sell. It's what I've always sold. It's what I've done. And I think for those of us that understand the jewelry world a little bit, whether it's just from watching or maybe you're in the business, we have a lot of people that watch the show that are in the business as well. I think what is still tough to wrap our heads around is that when you get into a really, really rare quality of diamond that is natural, because here's the problem, there are blue diamonds out there and you see them every day because you guys watch the shows. There's a bunch of them, right? Not as many as there used to be, but there's a bunch of shows you can watch. And, you know, they're bringing blue diamonds and they look totally different. And you're going, but that blue diamond's only $2,000 and it's 50 points. Those are irradiated stones. And they might still be at the core a natural dug up from the earth diamond, but it's irradiated to get that blue color and they still call it blue diamonds. And they're not saying irradiated, they're not saying treated. And that's inherently a problem because some people think that, you know, first of all, that blue diamonds are naturally that color. Blue diamonds are not typically naturally that bright color. And this is that natural material that is from the earth. No treatment, forget irradiation. I won't get anywhere close to it. It's not even heat treated because there are other treatments to go with stones and diamonds. This is no treatment, zero. So with that said, it's a big stone. We see pink diamonds, which are far more common than blues, and our pink diamonds are often more expensive than where I'm going to take this because this has been here on the air. It's item number 537. It is a 15-point blue diamond. It's the only one we have. It's a pear shape. It is surrounded with pink diamonds. Then it's surrounded with white diamonds. So you really, it's added and stacking a lot of great rarity with it. But besides all that, it's been $99.99. Actually started as more, but again, it's been on the air several times. I've had to bring it down and bring it down and bring it down. What I'm going to do today is, again, let's not embarrass myself by letting it stay one more day. It's got to get to a home. Call me early if you're thinking about a blue diamond because this is unheard of. Take a look at it. It is natural. This is super important here. It is going to be all 14, actually 18 karat gold on this one. Rose, white, and that's together. You do have a 15-point center. There's 11 points of the pink, and there's another 84 in the white diamonds. That is very special, isn't it? And that is every bit. And you know what's interesting? Pink diamonds are set in rose gold. Yellow diamonds are set in yellow gold. Usually that is going to give it a beautiful backdrop to show off the saturation. There is a blue rhodium, but we don't use it for this ring. So that color, that it can be as bright and as saturated as it is when it's set also in the rose gold, that is also something to think about. It's 15 points on this one, Tony, too. 15 points on the center. 11 in the pink and 84 in the white. So 15 and yeah, it's got to be pointed out because it's really, every point is so critical when it comes to this world of natural diamonds. So here we are with our only blue diamond. And again, I just convinced, it was a week ago, they're packing up for Hong Kong. They're exhibiting there. And, you know, the folks that are in ownership of this company, that's the background. I've made no secret about it. They're gemstone wholesalers, have been we're on 6 generations now, 6 generations of gemstone wholesalers. So they're exhibiting in Hong Kong. It's one of the biggest shows of the year, is that June Hong Kong show. Well, this is right here that was scheduled to go and be on display and be sold to the wholesale trade. And mark my words, for a ton of money. We've always had it for, well, it's $14,999, then it came down to $99.99. I'm not even going to auction it. I just want to make, this is a serious piece. It's an important piece. I don't want to make it about, you know, the competition. I just know that if we price it far too low, it's going to fly on out of here. Anybody thinking about it so far? Jason, Will, Allison thinking about it? This is the one where you may want to just confer with your shopper right now because I am shocked. I said, let's keep it. Let's give it one more shot on the air. Let's give it to one of our collectors. And they said, okay, you can keep it, but it's $99.99. I said, but that hasn't worked. It's been on the air. And you guys watch these shows, and that's the beauty of our shoppers is usually you're pretty consistent watchers, so you know. If I'm up here telling you something that is not true, you know it because you're going, I kept track of that, and no, that was not that price, but it was. So here's what we're going to do instead. We need to make this plain and simple. I'm just going to make it a value. We are dropping this to a very pedestrian price because pink diamonds of this size should be more, and pink diamonds are rare. But they're not as rare, not even close, to a natural blue diamond, especially one this saturated, this size. 15 points is not a big size if it's tanzanite. It's not a big size if it's quartz. It's not a big size even if it's sapphire. But when you're talking about the world of natural colors of diamonds, and especially a blue, it is a very large size. So this is not going to be even half of this price. Let's face it, that's going to do it. A collector today is going to recognize that a $5,000 price tag on this ring, which is a lot more than just the 15-point center. You've got the 84 points in the white diamonds, and you have 2 halos of pinks that are also natural. But it's not going to be $5,000 either. I am literally dropping this to the lowest. We're skipping over the auction, which FYI was supposed to start at $8,500. That was the best case scenario, was an $8,500 open in an auction. We're doing better than that. It's not $5,000. It's not $49.99. It's not even $4,500. This is one of those super rare moments in time where you can actually acquire the toughest one to get in the world of diamonds. There's very little that's going to be any more challenging to get. And it's not 45. Hold on, it's going lower. And it may already be gone. That's why now I don't know for sure because we have to confirm, verify, do all that. That's why we say verifying. But this is not even 45. So if you're already loving it, you want to call in very quickly to make sure it gets to be yours and not somebody else's, because it's not 44 or 43 or 42. I told you, this is a very, very big value in the world of diamonds. Huge. We've already set all kinds of records with tanzanite today. It's happening right now on a blue diamond. Take a look at it. We're not even doing 42 or 41 or $4,099. It's even better. We're going to make it just disappear and in a hurry. That is going to be $39.99. So verify for me. Let me know if it's officially gone. $39.99 on that one only. And then we'll move right along. Any last minute requests? We have 40 minutes left in the show. This big Saturday is about to come to an end. Yes, we do have a brand new gem debut tomorrow, but it's only 1 stone. And I'm really tempted to tell you what it is. Yeah. Oh, you got the hexagon tanzanite. Who got the blue wing? Say it again. Debbie? Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie got the hexagon. She didn't need to see that again or anything, Will? Okay. Thank you, Debbie. $39.99, blue diamond. Let me try it on the hand one more time. There it is. Ooh, pretty. Fancy, fancy. Okay, coming up next, my Henge's here. We got a wheel. Oh, we got a really good wheel. Let's blow out some different pieces, a little assortment for you. Thank you so much. Here it is back up close. And then we're going to get a little wheel put together that's going to have ruby and zircon. It's a blue zircon, by the way. And a gorgeous opal. And a really, really, really important winza for the win. Let's do it. Let's show you what we got. Who's shopping over there, Jason? Susan. Hi, Susan. How's Susan doing today? Good. Thank you, Susan. All right, let's put together a wheel, a quartet of fabulous exotics, starting with that bright electric turquoisey blue zircon, followed by, oh, probably the rarest combination of colors ever seen in an unheated Tanzanian Winza sapphire. Those are like, okay, those could be school colors. Hey, Victor, what are your school colors? Are they like blue and gold like this? They are? I thought so. And what's your mascot? I should know this. The Gauchos? Santa Barbara. UC, SB. Do you want to get this for your Santa Barbara girlfriend or something? I don't know. I'm just assuming, but that's your school colors right there. That'd be great, right? More or less. It's kind of like a golden pink with a blue purple. Love it. See, how did I know that? I just subconsciously knew. You have big sporting events there? Is there a surfing team? There's got to be a surfing team. There's got to be. Come on, SC had a surfing team. Blue Diamond, yeah. No surfing team? Yes. Here's my ruby. Red. But it's got gold, so I'll call it cardinal and gold. There it is. They're my school colors. And then we're going to show you also all the colors. Opal. So this zircon kind of leans a little bit. That's the blue zircon. Here's the red. Burma, but it's emerald cut. You know what this would go with? Well, is that bracelet we had earlier? Remember all the baguettes we had? Emerald cuts and baguettes work really well together. They're almost the same. And then here's the opal round, every color, the whole rainbow in a round. And then our Windsor. Such a pretty sapphire here with a really distinctive 50-50 split. To those colors there, a golden, kind of an orangey golden pinky glow with the blues. Really rare, all unheated out of Tanzania. Here we go, all 4 pieces, one great price. I've got the details awaiting you here. So if there are any questions you have, well, I'm the girl to ask because I am your host and tour guide for the show today for the next 37 minutes. Here's what we're gonna do. All one price. Oh, every stone, by the way, well, the zircon is a 574, so that's a big one there. Then we've got the opal. Now that's, you know how opals are, 60 points, looks bigger. Carat 42 though on the Windsor, says big size Windsor. Usually those go for about $5,000 here, not today. And then we have the 1 carat exactly in that ruby. Burma, ruby material in an emerald cut. Again, don't see many because they don't like to be cut that way. So it's really, it's exotic, not just in the stone, but it's exotic in the cut because you don't see a lot of emerald cuts in those beautiful rubies, yet it is showing off the glow and the clarity and the crystallinity of that beautiful ruby. And it's going to be any one of your favorites. $69.99 and up is where they started. I even undervalued the Windsor. That Windsor, because the colors, most of the Windsors, by the way, if you were with me when they debuted, most of them were more pinky purples and blues. Very rare to get the yellow goldens with the blue. So that's a whole nother level of exotic to that Windsor. Remember, it's only out of a mine in Tanzania that actually has these stones discovered in nature where they're zoned to give you multiple colors of the corundum family in one. So that is really distinctive there, and maybe it just works for 2 of your favorite colors. They work well together, right? The blue and the gold, they really just naturally, we see that a lot in life. We see those colors put together. So to have that in a natural one source, unheated, rare stone is pretty cool to get 2 colors like that blended. But it's not even $69.99. That's the beauty of this wheel. They're all marked down to their lowest price possible. Take a look at them, and it's gonna be better than even half off. That's $3,500. Let's go lower than that. Not 35, not 3,000, not even $2,999. Like the price, but we're going to go a lot lower than that, and I'm going to skip over $1,999 just so we can make sure that all 4 pieces go. We're going to try them on, give you the specs as you ask about them, but they're not even 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. See, now we're talking. They're not even $14.99. Say bye-bye. It's going to be a 60-second clock. They're going to be gone. Let me know which one you want to see on the hand. That is a nearly 6-carat blue zircon. Look at how amazing that is from Cambodia. Only source to get the blues. 1 carat Burma. There's the big, almost carat and a half Windsor. And then you've got the opal, 60 points, but really incredible colors all the way through in a roval stone with that circular halo. We're going to do better than $14.99. Let's just blow them out. It'll be last call, 60 seconds, $1,399. That's it, and any one of them will be yours. What do we think of that? Pretty good deals there. And let's show you, this is just fascinating. Let's get the winds on the hand here so you can really see what's going to happen when the light hits that emerald cut straight on and you really see that distinctive, those 2 distinctive colors together. Yes? The 808? And who was it? Oh, Kathy? Okay. Did that sell? Is it already gone? I hope so. I showed that a long time. Let's hope that went. All right, we'll show that again. We'll flash them for you. So this is going to be the Windsor. That again is a 1 carat 42 emerald cut, natural. We're calling it purple orange. I see it's like a purple blue with kind of an orangey golden. Yeah, those 2 colors together. Come on, Victor, you got to get that Windsor. Got to get the Windsor. What do you think? Golden orange, a little bit of pink there. Kind of looks like an imperial topaz with the blues. We're going to flash a piece that I think is already gone, but let's just flash it anyways. I'm just going crazy over these blue wing block D opportunities we've had today. This was an 808 round earlier with pink diamonds. We'll flash it here for you. That is the 808. Now that was that museum reserve stone with the big pinks on the sides. Should I even repeat it? It was $29.99. It wasn't supposed to be, but it was. That was $29.99 earlier for an 808 with pink diamonds and white diamonds together. So really, really, really special piece there. Congratulations if you got it. And then here we go with the $13.99. Last call, and we'll move on. Lots to get to, but not a lot of time. So we'd love to hear what you're looking for. I've got a really special merengue. It's I have done so much with this heart shape, and yet here it is, still hanging out. And I think with, gosh, look at the cut. Perfect proportioned heart shape. The sweetest little sentiment built in. I just have one great chance to pick it up, and yet we have had so many markdowns on this. Let's just try one more time, because one thing we know about this stone is that I think a lot of people, for the most part, think of spinel as it's kind of an unknown. When it's a lesser known gem category or gem family, I think a lot of people don't know what to expect. It's like sapphires we know, rubies we know, we understand them. We know them, we see them, we understand their price tags. Spinels, as I always call it, it's a very similar category. It's its own gem family, so it's not part of the sapphire world, but it's very similar. And I mean chemically, composition-wise, it's very similar. There's only one element difference between all your sapphires and rubies and all of your colors of spinel. They tend to come in the same colors. They tend to come from a lot of the same locales. The difference really being different chemical elements. Yes, which one? The opal? Yes, let's show the opal real quick. Real quick, let me move the spinel aside. We'll move the opal in. Here's the opal, real up close for you. That's the way to see it. And that's going to be, Will, that's item number 351. Hi, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. 60 points on the black opal, 80 points in the diamonds. And that one's going to go on the hand too, Will. And there's one more thing. You can actually change the gold if you want to. And all the colors are there. Blues, purples, reds, greens, yellows. It's all there. Yes, it's going on the hand next. And again, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Oh, the colors are so much stronger when you get it out of the light. Promise you, you will love it. If you like it on the wheel, you're going to love it in real life. Promise you. But the heart-shaped merengue is coming back up. But I think we need to just go over what spinel is and then what separates merengue specifically from the rest of the family. Yay, congratulations on the opal. Here is the heart-shaped merengue yet again. So just to complete the thought for anybody who kind of just, I think a lot of us might just let those pieces kind of pass us by and go, oh, look, it's a pink stone. But merengue pink is very specific. It was only discovered in 2007, whereas other spinels from different locations have been around forever. This is a Tanzanian variety only. There are other pink spinels, just to be clear. There are pink spinels out of Ceylon and Burma and other places in the world, but when it comes to this specific color, usually the pink spinels tend to be a little more rosy in color. Think of it like if you were picking paint colors at the home improvement store, it would be like a dustier color, less vibrant, less bright, less neon. Well, that's where this stone is separated. And why it is when they discovered it, they didn't think it was spinel, because they'd never seen a color like this. It's really a red-pink combination that is super bright, super neon. That's what merengue is known for. One deposit, Tanzanian, gone about 2 months after it was discovered, because it wasn't that much rough material. So it didn't take long to basically mine it and then get the rough material and facet it. So what you end up with is a stone that's really scarce in the world. We're thrilled to have it for you. It's a heart shape though. So again, wasteful cut. When all of this material is generally small, take a look at it and we'll show you what we can do here for you on a heart shape, because it's taken a minute for this one to be, well, still waiting for a great home. And it's had a lot of markdowns. The item number is 825. You can call us on the Windsor, the Ruby, or the Blue Zircon. You decide. That last wheel, still 3 out of 4 here, except we're verifying on a few. And this is that stunning. And you got the opal right, Will, so congratulations to Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. This is the heart-shaped 74-pointer on the merengue. And it also is the double halo. Diamonds continuing down the sides, 70 points in the diamonds in total weight. And here we go. That's a big ring. $49.99 is where it started. It's come down to $39.99 and then it stopped. Let's make it. Should we go $1,500 to start? $1,400 to start. How about this? $1,300 to start. And we'll go from there. And we'll see who wants the only heart-shaped merengue we have, which is, if you ask me if you're going to do a heart shape, I think it should be pink or red. That's what I think. It doesn't have to be, but it certainly looks like it makes a lot of sense and like it's a good idea. And then the double halo, keeping that classic, more diamonds down the sides. Here's what it looks like on the hand. $1,300 to get it going. Only $50 increments if you want to participate after we get the open, but a really good piece that's got a $4,000 price tag, and we're just making it $1,300 to start. So that should be fairly easy here on a merengue that's got a nearly 3/4 carat size to it as well. We're waiting on last minute requests. We've only got about 26 minutes left in the show, so not a lot of time. Get those requests in. Make sure you're dialed in. We want to help you out with whatever it is you need to see, want to see, or maybe need to get recapped, right? Because there's a few key items that are still hanging out here from earlier. We want to make sure that we have a chance to show those to you. If there's anything you need to see, including 2 bonito whites left, diamond bangles, diamond dome style with pave, the pieces from the last wheel, the 25 karat emerald cut tanzanite, 2 great opals that were requested earlier. I have a merengue that is smaller. We started the show with, let's just take a look at this. It is an emerald cut and even more red glow. That is item number 1196. We're going to do that for $9.99 if you want to try the merengue world, but at the smallest price possible. That's the way to do it. So that's a 48-pointer in the emerald cut. Item number is 1196, and that will be our emerald cut with 35 points in diamonds around it in that multiple row design that fits and kind of feels like a band when it's on, but with that open cutout work that it has. $9.99, here's what it looks like on the hand. Take a look at this, and then we'll see who's got it. But that is some really cool emerald cutting there. So we've just seen a heart shape and now an emerald cut, 2 of the rarest cuts you could ever ask for in any stone, and yet here they are. Yes, Jason? Sure, the back of both, you got it. Here's the back of the band with the emerald cut. All kind of, you see how it, even though it's open, all the gold that's there comes all the way to the base of the ring, and then here's the inside of the heart shape. Zoom it back, check that out. Uh-oh, upside down. Is that bad? Is it like, that's not bad luck, is it? There it is. Yes. So that's the back of each. Heart shape, emerald cut. Emerald cut, look at that. Heart shape. I'd say the heart shape has a little more true pinky, like a hot pink, and then the emerald cut's where you get the real pink red combination there. $9.99 for the emerald cut, $13 to open on the heart shape. No open yet. Emerald cut's still here. Let's go to our next item and we'll see. Oh, and you know what else is here is that big 222 champagne diamond is here. It's our most affordable way to get a big size diamond in a natural color. We've got that for you. We'll show it coming up. Also, you know what else has been requested quite a bit is that 7.5 carat emerald. Yes, I said it. 7.5 carat Colombian emerald. Have you seen it? It is the largest we have. It's in a bridge, carat 56 in diamonds. It's a $40,000 ring. We've got it under 15. For a 7.5 carat Colombian emerald, under $15,000. Our merengues here, both here, both here, if you want the merengues. Okay, so let's do something else here. I have another merengue, but I think you guys are totally over the merengues, am I right? I mean, if you want a classic cut, I have an oval here we can show you, or let's just take a close-up look at that one. 746 in the emerald, Colombian emerald material, which is the best. You couldn't ask for a better quality. And then, of course, within the origin, you see all kinds of material. There's usually a lot of dark, hazy, cloudy, opaque material. But when you get into this size, the best you could expect is opaque, right? Well, this is a 746, and look at the glow and clarity it has. It's item number 861. Just want to flash it for you. Yes, Jess? Okay, Linda. We'll show the Paraíba. It's just a little more than we're used to seeing on Paraíba. You know the Paraíbas have gone up a lot in price tag, right? And we've sold out of everything that existed. So what I'm going to do is we flashed this earlier. Let's show it right now because we're running out of time. This is the round Paraíba. And again, the world of Paraíba has changed more than any other gem world. And I mean, diamonds, gold, that's all been on the rise. Nothing has shifted in price tag like Paraíba. That has been historically, though, the case. It's always gone up. It's not yet reached a plateau in pricing. It's been discovered, let's see, first came out of the ground in 1989. Think about that. It's a young gem, right? Really young, really young. So this is what we're going to do. It's a 90-point stone. What makes this so special is the fact it is a round, giving you the neon, and it's always a challenge to get tourmalines of any kind with clarity. There's another level of, it's really another obstacle when you've got a copper bearing stone. Usually the copper presents heavily as inclusions because there are oftentimes actual copper needles in a Paraíba. So it's like the good news is you've got copper, which makes it super rare. The bad news is usually you're going to see a lot of characteristics in the stone. That is very commonplace. So when you see a stone that is indeed copper bearing, as these blue greens tend to be, this one certified as copper bearing, you have clarity with that. That is what really sets it apart from the rest. This is a big stone at 90 points, but it also has this gorgeous double halo. That's a carat 36 in diamonds around it, and that is going to be classic as can be. We can do a quick blowout for you. I know these are not going to be the prices of old. I understand that, and I apologize for that, but there is nothing we can do about it. The Paraíba prices have changed, although I got an update a couple days ago. Remember, I've been telling you we have representatives in Hong Kong right now, one of the big trade shows. There are Paraíbas out there. They are for sale. They are being traded dealer to dealer. I am not kidding you. This is about 3 days ago, so this is a pretty current price tag. And you know what the truth is? In the last 3 days, they may very well have gone up because that's at the pace at which they're going and increasing in price. So who knows, maybe it's changed a little bit, but they never tend to slow down. I have been keeping track. I've had a Paraíba of my own. I have several Paraíbas, but my prize is my 10 carat, and I have a 10 carat Paraíba that's clean, and I gotta tell you, I've had that stone since 2010, so it's been 13 years that I've had that stone. That stone, I have watched gain in value because, you know, it's the kind of stone you get appraised often to keep up with the pricing. And I have watched it go up. We're talking literally like 270%. This is that crazy. I mean, there's no stopping it. It doesn't stop. It doesn't ever, ever, ever slow down. I don't know if it ever will. Part of the reason for that is what's out there's out there. There's no other source. There's no active source. There's no active mining. And when you get a stone that's clean, forget about it. That's the stone everybody wants. That's the stone where there's no limit. There's no limit to the pricing when you get clarity like this and a round cut like this. It is beautiful. The item number is 1211, brand new today. Very excited to have it for you. Brought it out by request, 136 in diamond weight. Here's what it looks like on. You can change the gold color if you want to, but I have got a great price for today's world. Oh, and by the way, the 1 carat stone right now in Hong Kong. I have to finish my thought because I'm so passionate about this stone. It's been it's been my favorite stone ever since I was introduced to it, which was back in 2004, was the first time I ever sold Paraíbas. It was the first time they were introduced on television. And I had all these different colors, and I sold them loose to many of our loose gemstone collectors many, many years ago. And I hope you still if you have one of those stones, hang on to it forever, because those are the gems to have. But look at how beautiful this is, and just a light 1 carat, so it's really close to a carat is an impressive size. You see the dynamic blue and green combination it is that is totally neon to the point where if I block the light as I just did, that stone just got brighter. Did you see it? Full light. Watch this. I'm not moving it. The stone just gets more bright and more neon when there's less light. That's what defines neon. Look at that. Full light, less light. Total eclipse here. Full light, less light. That's what they do. It's a prize. I've got a true $99.99 price today. The 1 carat's in Hong Kong. If it's semi-clean gem quality material, semi-clean, a regular oval 1 carat is trading dealer to dealer for over $12,500. And then you got the under 1 carat stones that are all hanging out at between $800 and $8,500 a carat. That's trading for dirty material. This is very clean, specialty cut, almost a carat. Looks all day like a 1 carat or more. We've got it for only $99.99. That's with a carat 36 in diamonds. Watch this. We're going to make it a lot more affordable right now. And I just need to get this one a home. I'm so glad it's requested. That is one of our, do you know this mounting is the ultimate? We only see the very best of best in stones in this mounting. Have you noticed that? It doesn't come out of that often. It usually has a big yellow diamond in the middle or a really, really important ruby. this is the one to own. We will skip over $99.99, big value. If you'd like it, it's less than $5,000. We're going to defy wholesale. We're going to give you a carat 36 in diamonds for free when you should actually be spending more for the loose stone by itself. That's how most of the Paraibas of today are traded, because they're not often in jewelry. Jewelry stores, designers don't have access to the stone. Remember, stores and designers typically have to have a lot of quantity. They typically have more than one location, and they got to be able to have the same material in every location, so that if you're in New York City, you're going to see the same thing that your friend in Brazil can see, and that's the same thing that if they're in Tel Aviv, they can see one, and then you can go to the Beverly Hills store, and you're going to have the same. They have to have the same things in every location. This is why they can't even, no matter how highfalutin the designer is, they can't deal with stones like this, because you don't have that quantity accessible. That is why, no matter how much you have to spend, it's more about how do you find it over how do you afford it. Because there's a lot of wealth, plenty of wealth in this world. What there aren't plenty of, Paraibas. It's under 5. We have 2 people talking about 1 ring. That, I hope, encourages you as well, if you're not on the phone lines yet, to get there. Give yourself a chance. Make it yours. It's not even $5,000. It's not $49.99. This is, seriously, it's unheard of in today's world. This is already getting to that point where it's like we're going back a couple of decades here in pricing, where it's not $49.99. It's not going to be $39.99. This is automatic. Now that we've hit that level, there's no way this is staying here, especially when it's not even 39 or 38 or 37, and it's a round, diamond cut round, bringing out all those neons and those flashes and those blue greens together, and you get a carat 36 in diamonds. It's not $37.99. Take a look. This is going. No doubt it's going. Yes.
Can you show the back of the Windsor and the ruby ring from the wheel?
Sure. This is not $37.99. I am going lower. I'm so excited for whoever gets it. I'm not even going to make this $37.77. Not even $36.99. Big moment here. Big moment for a collector. That should be gone already, don't you think? I think so. But alas, we're demanding of a really, really special price point today. Let's do better than 36. $35.99. Let's just blow it out. $3,499 only for the Paraiba you see there. Right here, right now, under $3,500 for a light 1 carat round. And then a couple of pieces to recap from our wheel. Paraiba, there's nothing else like it. Nothing else. Try it and you will find out. Very special. Doesn't even look like anything else, really. I mean, it is just truly unique. We had a couple requests here to bring back. This is the ruby from the wheel. Let's show you the rear of it. That's the back of the ruby ring. Here's the Windsor sapphire as well, which is going to be pretty similar the way it's built. This is the Windsor sapphire up close with those goldens and blues. And there's the inside of your Windsor. And then here they are side by side. They were each $1,399. And either one can have a gold color change if you'd like to do white gold or rose gold instead. And reminder, the Windsor sapphire was a carat 42 with 88 points in diamonds. The ruby that is an emerald cut is a 1 carat, 51 points in diamonds, $13.99 each. Let me know who's got that Paraiba. If it's gone, I think it is. I hope so. It's a really, really good ring. And those are each $13.99. Victor, if you have any questions or would like to see them on again, please let me know. We can do that for you. Have that big champagne diamond. It's our largest. It's a 2 carat 22 round in the round brilliant. And we also have any other things, anything you'd like to see requested. We're down to about 13 minutes though, so need to hear what those requests are. I've shown you everything for the show. Just looking to see what else you'd like to see before we go. I might just pull some of my own. I'm going to show you the Bonito White again. Yes. You got it. Here they are on the hand. Side by side, okay? Here's the Windsor. Very similar mountings here in Classics. Obviously, the Windsor is going to have the diamonds down the sides, and the ruby is going to be the mirror finished gold on the sides. But that's how they look together. side by side, very similar in that they're both obviously part of the corundum family. This one being a little bit even more exotic because it's that one source unheated material. Then you've got the fabulous 1 carat plus ruby. This one has the diamonds down the shoulders. This one is mirror finished gold. And then each with the double halo surrounding your emerald cuts. If there's any way to do it, $13.99. I mean, that price is so dramatically reduced. You may just want to think about, if you can't decide, take both. You want to get the ruby? Ruby gone, Winza's here, thank you. Let's show the Winza up close. Item number 412 is the item number. That one remains from our wheel at $13.99. Very unique. And then we're going to show you, we'll recap the bonito-white, the biggest stone in a single stone we have left in the round, coming your way. Getting excited for that. So this is our Winza we had earlier. It's a carat 42. I have just got to show this to you. It's kind of like part 2 of our debut because we did bring these a couple hours ago. And we have 2 pieces left. And this is the one, I'm just going to show it because otherwise I think I have to have this in about 10 minutes time. So you got 10 minutes to shop it, or really again until it sells. It's 1130. And I just want to give you an up close look at this beautiful round diamond cut bonito white. This is the first time seeing it on the air. It's the first time in 21 years that I've ever presented this stone, which is the official state gem of California. Yes, every state has their own official gemstone, and this is the Californian gemstone. But of course, really nice, paying homage to the only source gem material has ever been discovered, which is at San Benito. It's the San Benito Hills and Mountains there. It's about halfway between Los Angeles in Southern California and San Francisco in the Bay Area. So it's about halfway between, and it's a very small deposit. It was only discovered in 1907. James Couch is the one who discovered it. They all thought it was sapphire, and they were excited. But then, upon doing further testing, to discover that it was a stone that had not yet been identified, i.e. a new stone. And that is why it is so rare that you hardly ever see it anywhere, even museums and other places like big gem trade shows, if you're lucky enough to ever get to one. This is the kind of stone you don't even see there. You can walk through museums, pay good money to go in admission and go watch beautiful gems just pass you by in glass cases, and still not see many opportunities to get or even see bonito-white. This is a beautifully vibrant stone. It's in that gorgeous blue color. It's very rarely a big size, quarter carat, usually the best you're going to get. This is a 27 point, and it is a dazzling diamond cut round. It is that gorgeous blue color. It fluoresces under UV light. And then we've added 108 and diamond weight around it. Take a look at it. Last of our single stones. The other one that's left has a 6 stone together style. This is the large one at 27 points, so your largest option individually going forward here. And it's also a really special buy because this is one of the more affordable of the bonito whites we had out of the selection of 4 to start. So keep that in mind. It is a beautiful opportunity. It's a rare stone. And it's also going to be super affordable right here, right now. But it's your last look at it because I bet you a lot of people saw it earlier and are thinking about it. And then there's probably another contingency of folks that haven't even seen it because they joined us a little bit later in the show. So if it's your second time seeing it or if it's your first time, just know it's going to be flying on out of here in a hurry. And it's less than the $9,000 it started at. It's only $29.99 to the very first caller who would like that gorgeous, rare, exotic, specialty cut. And then, of course, let's take a look at the interior here and the way it's finished, and then we'll see it on the hand as well. Great designer style. Did you notice they put the carat weights on the inside? And C stands for center, 27. D stands for diamonds, that's 108. So there are your carat weights, so you'll never forget them. They are inscribed inside with the hallmark from that big designer. Keeping in mind it's also stamped 18 karat gold, so 75% pure gold in this ring, and intentionally meant to give you a little open work throughout the style. So almost reminds me of a buckle ring, which is super hot in jewelry, and you've got that look, sits low profile and really kind of flush on the hand here, so it's really easy to wear, but that's a great looking piece. And that's $29.99 for one of those super exotics. Thank you for checking it out with us today. It's been a thrill. We do have one more gem debut tomorrow, which is a stone we've never had before, and then we have a very special gem that is just, it's been here a couple of times, but it's really rare. So we'll see that. And I'll just tell you right now, we have a little batch of cashmere sapphires that are all certified tomorrow that are much more affordable than they've ever been. So if you have been a lover of the cashmere, which goes way back to about 100-year ago production on the mine, it's a rare source for sapphires. We're going to bring you some certified cashmeres in addition to one single brand new stone that we have that is gorgeous. We have really saved one of the best for last. So that'll be happening tomorrow if you do join us on our Sunday. Of course, a lot of other things happening tomorrow as well on our Sunday show that we always love to bring. So big finale to the week, a great, spectacular 3-hour assortment of jewelry tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Let's get started with this big tanzanite. Had a 25 karat earlier. I can show you a 20 karat 85 as well. That's got the cushion cutting with the very big trillions on the sides. How about this? Item number is 6971. A 20 karat 85 cushion cut, not square but rectangular, so that elongated cut here. Very large trillion cuts, 58 points total, almost 30 points each. And there they are. Trillion VS diamond, another trillion VS diamond, and your very cool elongated cushion cut. We have one only. Let's blow this one out. 25,000 is where it started. Taking it a lot lower, but only about 7 minutes left. So it's time to dial. Get those requests in. Let us know what you're thinking about so we can help you before somebody else takes it, because the end of the show is when a lot of people are making their choices from the day. But this is no longer $24,999 or even $10,000. There's a quick 15 grand savings. Is that the fastest way to save $15,000? I look at it this way. You just made $15,000. Truly, because is there anybody else in this world that's going to sell that stone for 25 grand? No, not a chance. Nobody sells tanzanite, even the lower quality. It is not sold for $1,000 a carat. You're also getting really big diamonds around this one. So when you put that all together, that's a value at $25,000 that's going to beat anybody out there. The fact is that we're taking it so much lower than $10,000 to get a 21 carat. 3-stone style. So if you are leery about wearing the bigger sizes, I recommend a 3-stone style is the best way to wear it. Keep it wearable, keep it manageable, because you're not adding more width or more dimension to the ring itself beyond the stone. You're keeping the diamond weight, which is important, but you're keeping the diamonds to 2 bigger stones, number one, which really has a higher value. And then you're also putting them on either side. So it's that across the hand 3-stone style, not $10,000, not $99.99. This is a huge value. It's not even going to be $88.88. This is what we live to do. 21 carats almost, gorgeous red flashes, does not get better, and now the value that's going to set it apart from the rest, and this one is down to $79.99 only for a nearly 21 karat stone. That puts it at $380 a carat. That's huge. And then the big important diamonds with it. And we still have a beautiful floral pair of pink and white diamond earrings to show you. Got to put those up for you. Coming up next, pink and white diamonds, flowers, but a stud style. So really easy to wear, beautifully detailed. We'll show those coming up next. Let me know if you have any questions, what we can help you with here, because we're running out of time. We have under 5 minutes left. Let's try this on. Yes, Jason. Yes, the Windsor from the wheel. Are you taking it? $13.99 on that Windsor just sold. Congratulations, the blue and the gold. Look at that red coming through on that nearly 21 karat tanzanite. Let's show the pink and white diamond earrings, shall we? This is good. Pink and white diamond, floral style stud, but a little bigger than a typical stud, right? It's a flower design. Item number is 1057. They're 18 karat solid gold. Oh, I like that. They're a little bit asymmetric flowers too, which makes them look really high end, because they're all, you know, it's not your basic, right? And so you can kind of turn it, move it, play with it, how you like the angle there. Centered post, 25 points in pink, 74 points in white diamonds, 18 karat solid, 2-tone rose and white gold together. And that will be, okay, we got to make this fast because we only have about 3.5 minutes left in the show. Let's do something crazy here. $39.99. Okay. Yeah, the flower design, it's pretty impressive. Very special, especially when you have the pink diamonds that are prominent because they're set up a little higher in prongs in the center, and then all the white diamond weight is done in pave for the petals. There's a close-up look, and then we'll show one against the ear for you as well. But this is going to be better than $39.29 or even $1,999. Here's your size. What they look like from a distance with the measurement, and then we'll show them in the ear, centered post, butterfly backing as well, and it's going to be better than $19.99. There they are, about a ½ inch in diameter there overall on that floral design. We'll show them to you on just after this. There's dimension to them. They set up a little higher. This is not just a flat one-dimensional floral style. It's got a little more wow factor to it, the way they're all elevated up as well, as you can see there. And it's going to be better than even $1,500. We're going to blow them out for $1,499. That's it. So one pair on our pink and white diamond flowers. And that's it. 18 karat gold, and we are just about ready to wrap up our Saturday. 2 minutes left. Let's go back to the wheel, and then keep in mind, we've got a big Sunday. Don't miss it. Starts at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Make sure. Oh, flowers are gone. Congratulations, which means we have time for one more item. I need this merengue to go. We have a merengue for under $1,000, and I'm going to end the show the way we started the show. A true bookend piece here. Item number is 1196. We're still here, by the way, if you need to ask about anything. Get that last bonito white. That's got to go. Here's the 48-point emerald cut merengue, 35 points in diamonds in this crisscrossing highway design. White, yellow, or rose, $999. First caller, and then we are about to be wrapping up our Saturday. Don't forget to join us. Big end of the week. Show tomorrow. Sundays are always spectacular. And tomorrow we've got a single gem debut. One stone, brand new style. Yes. Are they what? Post and butterflies. Post and butterfly blacks on the earrings. Yes. $999 on the merengue emerald cut. Almost a half carat. Final call. That's the most affordable merengue we have. And I love it. Love that it's bright like that, vibrant, showing off the pinks and the reds. We've got about 1 minute left. Anything else you want to check on? This is the time to do it. Yes, Jason? Jason, what did you take back there? All right, good. And don't forget, last bonito white, that round still here. That probably is not going to last the day. I wouldn't wait till tomorrow to call on that round bonito white. 100% positive you cannot change the color. Look at that. $999 on this one. Final 35 seconds. Again, big gem debut tomorrow. Stone I've never had for you here at TVON or ever. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's in a ring. It's fabulous. It's so special. And then we also have cashmeres. We have cashmere sapphires tomorrow. More affordable than they've ever been. Really good options, men's and ladies. And a lot more. 3 big hours. It kicks off at 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow morning. That is noon Central Time and 1 p.m. Eastern. So we hope to see you all then for our big Sunday spectacular. In the meantime, have a great rest of your Saturday. Thanks so much for watching today. Thanks so much for shopping today. And from all of us at TVON, we thank you. We wish you a great day. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow.